And we're live. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys. It's so good to see you all. I am. Please tell me if any of the sound issues are a thing, because once again, playing with that all and kind of a noob at it. And so if you're hearing any weird things, echoes, somebody's too loud, game's not loud enough, too loud game, let me know, and I will do my best to adjust it for you.
If I'm just flapping lips and nothing else, let us know.
Yeah, that would be handy. All right, we are in Stellaris again tonight. I haven't got the join from Meg yet. I think your game's probably still loading up.
Well, because Steam still thinks it's installing the
Oh,
game for the first
it's redoing
time.
the install again.
Um,
Oh my
Let me
god.
see if I can skip forward on that process.
Yeah.
What are you drinking this evening? What are
Oh,
you
this is
drinking?
this is my Life's the Peach. You know, I like Life's a Peach.
Oh, I like that
You know, I
one.
like this one. Yeah, it's tasty. Although,
It's
and I
actually
made a
really
refill for myself, but I am almost out of the peach, the creme de pêche, and I'm a little nervous that I'm not going to be able to get hold of it anytime soon. I know that's like total first world problems, but
Are your liquor stores not open? Because ours are.
I honestly, I'm not sure. I feel like they are, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check. I'm hoping they are because I can totally place an order for this place online and just go and pick it up. But well, the Hubs is also gonna be running some errands tomorrow, so maybe he grabs some along the way. But I'm a little worried the store is closed, and
Yeah, ours are our liquor stores have been deemed essential, so we stocked up.
I mean, it would make total sense to do so. I think we
Well,
all
I
need
mean,
some
it's
liquor right
actually
now.
so it sounds like total first world to say that, but
Yeah.
actually it's a matter of public health. Like people who are addicted to alcohol will suffer if they can't get
That's
access to
true. All of
alcohol.
the withdrawal. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I
they
didn't think about
actually
that.
one of the arguments for keeping
I'm so
liquor stores
selfish.
open is that people, I mean, hey, we benefit from it, right?
That's
So
right.
I'm not going to complain.
uh, so I was playing Stellaris the other night, and I played Lithoids, and I played the origin where you smash your meteor into the planet and you make people like that.
Was it
And
fun?
it was interesting. I was not prepared, and I had to say this is the most random. I was not prepared to go back to a place where I had people that had opinions.
Right, because when you play with a hive mind for a long
Right?
time and then you get factions, you're like,
Right? You're like,
who
what is
are
this
these
faction
bitches?
crap?
Why are they trying to tell
What are
me
they
what
doing?
to do ever?
Why? Oh my god. Yeah, so that kind of jarred me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I've had my peachy little hive mind going on for so long.
Like I always have a moment when I play my robots where I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have to worry about pirates. I don't have to worry about making people happy. I don't have to worry
Right.
about anything.
Yep,
I
it's a
am
beautiful
actually loading the
thing.
game now, so I'm gonna get there.
All right,
I
so.
did I did get confirmation that people can hear us and see
Oh, good.
us.
Oh, phenomenal.
So
Good. Huzzah. I appreciate that. It's
Wolf
always a
isn't
thing on the
talking
back of my
in
head.
chat, but he is
No,
watching. So
Wolf can totally lurk. I'm okay with the lurker. I lurk occasionally. If Archon stops by tonight, you'll have I lurked on him the other day.
yeah, I'm a big lurker.
So
I tend to thank you. Look what I
look
got.
at that. Ooh,
Stuff
are you
I'm
gonna take your
not
pill?
actually
Is
supposed to
that real
eat yet.
cheesecake? That's
Yeah, oh yeah. It's got sour cream and cream cheese and whipped cream and
and cherries on top.
I think I have actually wrecked myself a little bit eating this too, so I'm taking 3 pills tonight instead of 2.
Well, hey, at least you know it's coming, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've been on and off. Like we eat a couple days of it and then we don't. I was doing really good until like I don't know. It's a cumulative thing with my. You never know when it's going to be.
Right.
Don't be lactose intolerant, even though you have no control over whether or not you are. It just kind of sucks.
Eric recently made the revelation about the Dole Whips at Disney being lactose free, and he was like, "What?" It's kind of crazy.
Well, it's funny too to realize like that probably for my whole life I was low key affected by like
Right,
the
but
lactose
you
thing
just never
and
knew it.
knew.
Yeah.
And then now, like now that I can trace it, it's like, oh yeah, like that probably has been a thing for like super long.
Right.
But it was funny because what was it? I think Tuesday, Nathan just randomly stood up and was like, I want bacon mac and cheese. And I was like, first of all,
Tell him
Tuesday
to
is
come to
my
my
night
house.
to cook. Yeah. I mean, he can't get there right now because the border's closed. But like first of all, Tuesday's my night to cook.
Details. I'll fish him out of a river on somewhere where there's no.
Yeah. But like, so first of all, it's not even his night to cook, and second of all, half of the ingredients in bacon mac and cheese I cannot eat.
Right.
But then I told him,
ingredients actually, there's two that you wait. You can't even eat the pasta. You can't eat the pasta.
I can't eat the pasta. It's the cheese, but you put like 3 types of cheese in there, right?
Oh yeah.
So and you're supposed to put like milk and some mac
All
and cheeses
things.
have like cream cheese. Yeah. So I was like, but if you want to go to the store and buy all the ingredients and cook dinner tonight, like,
have at my husband.
And he was like, no. Your husband
came home today and was like, we're gonna make cheesesteaks for dinner, and I was like, phenomenal. You know, I'm a girl from outside of Philly. I love a good Philly cheesesteak every now and then. And then he pulls out the big box of Velveeta cheese, and he's like, I got this recipe from Pioneer Woman for, and I was like, you know what? You just don't even talk to me right now.
No,
the big block of fake nasty.
So speaking of the Velveeta cheese, when I was young, we used to do Philly cheesesteaks, but the meat was like this big box of like really processed, like
that's the best
thin.
Stuff. That's what the stuff was what Arby's was made of. The beef at Arby's. Sorry, I'm spoiling things, but it's still delicious. I still eat it.
I know sometimes Philly processed food is like the best tasting food, even though it's horrible for you. I am finally in the game and ready to hit the unpause. If you are.
I am ready. Go right ahead. Be my guest.
So,
get a hold of what is happening.
Once again, try to remember.
For anybody that's new to the stream today, this right here is Megan and her blue blob. I am rock people. She is a lithoid. And they're kind of cute, actually. They remind me of, you know what? They remind me of a rock version of the aliens from Batteries Not Included. The little disc people with the little tiny, like...
I think it's funny that that's where you went with that.
Well, you know. I'm weird.
You're not wrong, though. They are like super... They're like super weird, but super cute.
Right. They have a whole little thing going on. So that there's what Megan is doing, and she's got a whole bunch of baddies over here. Do you want me to send my fleet over to clean this stuff out?
I think I'm actually getting ready to kill stuff. I just am lazy.
I don't even know what my fleet is right now. Oh, it's 6.8. That's not bad. Plus a couple of extra because of found ships. But we have... on my side over here, in this blue blob, is my plant people. What are they called? I don't even know what they're called.
Plant people?
Plantoids? What are they called? Plantoids! Are they plantoids? Really?
I think they are plant. I think they're plantoids. I don't think we're making that up. I think that's what they actually are called.
So anyway, they are Tree of Life people. And up here, this little pink group is a fallen empire. Not a fallen. Yeah, fallen? I don't know.
Yeah, they're a fallen empire, yeah.
Okay, fallen empire.
They
And
are
then they're
not
cute.
currently awake. They
Right.
might wake up and try to kill us if we piss them off.
Right, and there are a couple of planets up here above them that they own, these Gaia worlds, with this nice little holy world symbol. But look how pretty, size 18 with all of these districts on it. Oh man. So at some point, we're gonna have to go to war with these people. Because I want those planets. Even if it's just for the, they have 4 of them. Just for the, hold on. Oh yeah, there's 4. The words. The principle of the thing. Principle. Words.
Yeah, because you have
Words
to
are
like
things I can
claim
do.
that territory at some point.
Right. Well, yeah, because they're going to be a bubble in the middle of my bubble, and I'm not sure I can handle that. Oh, the Baldorak people are doing their war thing.
Mm-hmm.
I always
I
deliver
always-
the soldiers, too.
I'm always like, you guys got to sort yourselves out
Right?
once it
You
gets to
just
that point.
figured out. Do the thing. Sciences. Habitats.
Okay. So my people know how to be farmers in this game, which is good.
Which is good.
My robots don't know how to be farmers in my other game, which sucks. And I think
Yeah.
I've explored all the things.
Hey, Varkon! Nice
Hey,
to see you.
Varkon!
Thank you for joining us for our Girls' Night stream. I have these trait points for who? Oh no, tell me it's one some little like... yeah, the Guidalese. Let's see, are they even on my list? No. So what I do is I have to go through and click every little planet in my system to see if there is some subspecies that hasn't evolved yet.
That's okay. We've opened up Ladies' Night so that dudes can view it and see what the secret is all about.
Yeah. Totally welcome, dudes. Welcome. Just
And
answer
Galaxy
fun.
Conquest.
That's the only rule.
Galaxy Conquest is what it's all about. We gotta have all the things. We gotta have all the stuff. We gotta kill all the other people.
Yeah, or subsume them in some way. Yeah.
New technology discovered.
I am, for anybody who didn't see it arrive, I am eating cheesecake. It's very dangerous because I'm lactose intolerant, but
We don't
Stop
have a
having-
federation. I don't know. I don't have the ability to do a federation yet.
I think I'll be able to make one soonish. I can dip in and get that. I was thinking about that earlier, that I should dip in and get that.
Mm-hmm. Right. That is the best secret of space diplomacy. What is that?
Oh, yeah.
Woof? What is that?
Oh,
thing?
that
It's
is
like a
that's
chicken?
Jesse Cox eating a whole chicken. That's he's clearly subscribed
that's
to
what we're doing.
Jesse Cox. That is the other secret of Girls' Night, is that you just eat all the things.
We just shove food in our mouths and we drink and we play games. This is what we do on.
The best thing to do, really.
Mm-hmm. It's the only way to live. Especially right now. Oh, I was gonna tell a construction ship to do something, and I
I
started
seem to
looking at what
remember
it was
having
doing.
issues with pirates. I am still having issues with pirates. I need to update one of these stations.
Yes, cheesecake solidarity is absolutely it. It is one of the best dessert things you can have. I am not even into that sweet stuff that much, and I love a good cheesecake, man.
Cheesecake
It's
is
weird.
the best. I can't obviously eat it a ton anymore. We got this was like our Easter treat.
Yeah.
My husband stood in line for like an hour to get into the local Costco, and he texted me and he was like, "I guess you can't eat cheesecake." And I was like, "Fuck it, buy the cheesecake."
Just get it. You said it, now I want it, so you're gonna have to just get it.
so good though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cake. God, tomorrow is the beginning of making the birthday cake.
Mm.
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Is my door closed? I don't even remember where to close the door.
Why, is it a secret? Is the cake a secret?
No. It's he knows that the theme of his cake is because he requested it.
Right.
But no, I just had a moment where I was like, did I close the door? Because a child snuck up behind me on a stream the other night because I neglected to tell him I would be streaming, and
Air quotes. My husband sneaks up on me all the time and gives me heart attacks. Sorry, Barkon.
He just about did give me a heart attack, and we had a talk afterward about not doing that. So I was playing Minecraft, though he was totally enamored with it, so I'm sure he was just standing back there staring at the game like...
That's the only thing I miss about our old house. Was at our old house, my office was situated in such a way that you couldn't get behind me. There was no behind my desk. Yeah. He had to come up beside me, and he still sometimes managed to sneak up into my blind spot, but never like...
Right, totally.
Like the way that he can now, where it's like I'm in, because I get like super...
I'm sure he enjoys it though.
Because I get super into, like, I'm a writer, I'm sitting there, I'm typing away, I've got my noise canceling thing on that I listen to, and I'm type, and then all of a sudden he, like, touches my arm and I scream, and he laughs.
Nice. Alright, well, it's a time to upgrade our fleet. Oh, we can't, because our fleet limit is so small.
Okay. For some reason, I am now losing consumer goods, so that's great. I seem to remember I have the Arcology project. Okay, good.
Why not? Do that. I need to spend more money, man. I mean, I need to spend more alloys, which is surprising for me.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm starting the planet that's going to be my Ecumenopolis.
Ooh. Oh, last building. I'm pretty sure I thought of something I wanted to do with this planet, but I don't know what it was.
You should have renamed it in all caps to remind yourself. I do that sometimes.
Is it this one? No. It has something to do with, I bet, one of these ones. But I don't have anything to make them do the thing. Words, guys, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now.
It's been a long week.
It has been a very long week. This morning I thought it was Wednesday.
If it had been Wednesday this morning, I would have just rage quit. Because I can't even tell you. I'm so...
Oh my god, I forgot to tell you. We have a lawn now. We have a backyard because Eric finally got desperate enough to hire somebody to come in and just do it. So we don't have grass, but we have seed and topsoil and stone and mulch and all of the things that a lawn should have. So I'm so excited. We might have grass soon. Because whether or not
was he like planning on doing it on his own before? Was that the plan? Okay.
We have some differences in ideas about those things.
We actually need to get a lawnmower because we didn't have to take care of any of the landscaping at our old place.
We can tell you that an electric lawnmower is the bomb. And the one we have, like the batteries work for our leaf blower and our lawnmower and a bevy of other lawn sort of tools that you might need if you have a lawn, and you have a lawn now. So, but they're a little bit more expensive, but they should last you forever, and they don't smell like gasoline, and you don't have to tote a cord around a yard. And they're super lightweight, actually. So
let's look into it because we've been okay because we moved in November.
Hey, Thierry.
And winter just ended here. Yeah. Hi, Thierry. So now we're just starting to get to the point where the grass is going to start growing. It was funny
Right.
though, because we had a guy, I think about 2 weeks ago, knock on the door, and he was like, yeah, so we're aerating the lawns in the neighborhood, and we've got a sale. And I got to be like, hey, let me get my husband because he manages the
'cause
budget,
I
so
don't make
I
those
don't
decisions.
have to talk to people, which is great because I don't like talking to those people because I never know what to say. So Nathan was like, yeah, I just don't think we're gonna do it, blah blah. And then so today he was looking out the window and he was like, look at how nice our lawn looks, and we didn't have to pay $75 for somebody to aerate it.
Right.
Like-
It's two people.
Like, so tell me how you
outside,
really feel.
yeah. I just got the Forum Federation thing. I wonder if I can
Oh.
actually do it.
That's
You want me
cool.
to try?
Yeah, go for it.
I am so. All right, so that is. I'm gonna talk to you. Nope, that's not it.
So I've never actually laid sod before, but we had sod laid for us at one of her houses, and I instantly had to go out.
because it doesn't take really good root and it dies half the time.
I had to go out and instantly water it because they were like the guys that put it in. First of all, I should clarify, I was super sick that day. Like, I was laying on my couch, half asleep with a movie on in the background because I was like so out of it. And the construction guys came over and they were like, all right, so we laid the sod and you have to water it now or it'll all die. Bye. That's basically what happened. So I had to go out in like horrible pain and my head's all like foggy.
Yeah, that whole fog thing you get. No good.
And so I'm out there and I can't get the hose to work. I don't even remember why, but I had to go over to our next door neighbor and like borrow his hose. First of all, we lived in a French town and I speak like
This was up there.
my
Jesus.
my yeah, and my French consists of bonjour and parlez-vous anglais. And if they say no, that's it for me.
You need to talk to my husband.
But luckily, our neighbor actually spoke English and
The
let me borrow
construction guys are
his thing.
sods.
Well,
Hi,
so
Nice
this is
to
a
see
long
you.
and complicated story, but our basement flooded with
Wait,
sewage.
Zero.
And
Hi, Zero. There are too many people
Hi.
that just showed up.
Hi, Zero. And hi,
Thanks for
Ghost.
showing
even
up,
though
though.
you're
I really
sitting
appreciate
behind me. Yeah, so basically, long story short, our basement had flooded with sewage. It was our first house. It was a horrible experience. And the insurance company was paying for all the stuff. And as part of what the reconstruction of the house, we had to have basically the backyard torn up. So they came, the guys who were doing the construction came at the very end or had like subcontracted or whatever people to come lay the sod. And luckily they spoke English because they knew I didn't speak French. But I was so sick. And so I had to run over to the next door neighbor's house. And well, I didn't actually tell the first part of the story before because it's a really horrible story. I don't wanna let everybody down. And so our neighbor was really sweet and let me use his
We were
thing,
originally
and I
just talking about laying sod. That's
yeah, and I watered everything, and then my husband came home from work, and I like cried, and I was like, and they told me it was all gonna die, and I don't know if I watered it enough, and he was like, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, we're gonna get a sprinkler for the yard, but grass it, and when you seed it, and we're gonna just get a couple extra, an extra bag or seed or two, and just keep putting seed over top of it until it gets like ridiculous, and food for the
New
seed. So
technology discovered.
I should take care of my pirate problem.
I never need it, Panucci's. Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
I don't even like necessarily remember why I was sick. I just remember that I had been like half asleep on the couch watching a movie, probably Howl's Moving Castle, because that's what I watch whenever I'm sick. amazing movie if you haven't seen
It's
it.
definitely a good movie. It's a good choice.
And then all of a sudden there was a knock at the door and they were like, so we laid the sod and it's all gonna die, and I just like instantly panicked. Like I specifically remember going from ultra relaxed to oh my god panic mode super fast.
What are we doing? I'm over here. Where are we meeting in the north?
We already decided
I know, but I don't remember.
at Farasusi. You're going to Ejax.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Just checking.
Because I this is why I don't explore beyond where we agreed, because then otherwise we forget.
Yeah, well, that's why I've got you to remember for me.
But good for I apparently can get Zero now, so that's going to be interesting. I've never actually been able to harvest Zero before because I don't usually do the psychic thing.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Why didn't you do the thing I told you to do?
Hmm.
And you might as well too, because I've got lots of influence. Oh, I bet you I was saving that influence for something.
Not anymore.
Right? It's gone. Oh, I was gonna form a federation with you, but I wanted to do a science one, and it doesn't want me to do one because I'm not the right kind of people for it. But I think you are. You're robots, right?
I'm not robots. I'm lithoids in this one. What
Oh
do I
yeah,
have to
you're.
beat?
No, I'm looking at you.
What
New
do you have to?
technology
What are the requirements to do the science one? And I can tell you if I have it.
We don't have anything then. Well, one must be true. Well, the one that I can do is a galactic union, which.
What does it tell you? What the requirements for the science one are?
Yeah, it says you have to have a one must be true. Materialist ethic, fanatic materialist ethic, or has machine intelligence authority.
I am not materialist. I'm egalitarian, pacifist, and spiritualist. So we may as well do. What are the other
Galactic Union.
options?
The only one I've got. Wait, we should just wait until you do it and see if you've got a different option. But the only one I have is Galactic Union, which it says the modifier is diverse ethics impose a 50% smaller penalty to Federation cohesion.
What are the other types of federations?
Trade League, Research, Martial Alliance, and
Online.
Hegemony.
So what's the trade one? What are the requirements for that?
Requires you to either be a mega corporation or to have the Merchant Guild's Civic.
I will look at that and see if I have the Merchant
Okay.
Guild Civic.
I'll let it
question
go
mark.
until we figure that out. Yes, I want to hear a bad joke. Yeah, this is our multiplayer. We continue every week on our girls' night. I guess I'm doing... Ooh, battleships. I'm doing battleships. I've got too many alloys, and I need... Oh, it's such a shame to sell them, but my freaking command limit's not high enough. Or my naval capacity's not high enough.
Wait, so when you hit your buffer, you just sell stuff? I just let my buffer sit.
Construction online.
I sell stuff. And then I buy other things that I want to have a buffer with that I don't have a lot of.
Why?
Usually,
the
I'm
hipster
selling
burn their mouth?
ore or
Ha, ha,
minerals
ha.
and buying alloys.
That's me. I don't drink cool coffee ever. So
No, I can't do it either. Nope. Cold coffee.
I always burn my mouth on coffee. Iced coffee is not a thing in my world.
That's not going to be enough. Yeah, when I hit my cap, I sell things.
I just let my
And
buffer
I buy
sit full.
things, but I don't need anything necessarily right now.
Apparently.
Pity laughs? No, not pity laughs.
No, I actually do think that's funny.
Where's my science ship? What are you doing over here? Infiltrate commando unit. That doesn't sound fun.
What do
it's
you
the
mean?
Dathnak crap.
Infiltrating anything sounds fun. Sounds like a fun time.
I just didn't know what thing it was. What's out here? Why is this blinking at me? Situation log. Tell me what I have. Oh, the drifting battlefield thing.
I finally
6 military
fixed
ships in
my
orbit. That's
pirate
right.
issue.
I'm sending my
Hooray.
ships over there.
New technology discovered. System surveyed.
Uh-oh. My science ships are running out of things to do.
Construction online.
Yeah, my science ships ran out of stuff to do a while ago. They're assisting research now.
Oh, are those the pirates? Yeah, they must be. Their station is, like, made out of rocks. They must be, because they're then your pirates, right? Because they're pirates of your people? Is that how that happens?
What are we asking?
The pirates down there in the south.
There are pirates in the south?
Yeah, I think so. They look like pirates to me.
Oh, yeah, because I got a quest to save people who got captured, and I hate that quest because it's random, and I always lose.
I don't think I've ever won that one either, to be honest. Did we get the summary of first impressions on Fluttercraft?
There we go.
Wait, hold on a minute. Wait. Are we thinking about the same thing? First impressions on Fluttercraft.
System scan complete.
Oh, the Minecraft thing? Is that what you're talking about? The one where in the last couple of days I have really jacked things up and died like
You jacked
times.
you jacked up your Minecraft world? What happened?
I didn't jack up the world. I just started to explore and now I'm dying all the time. That's all.
Oh no.
I was doing really well until all of a sudden I threw a bucket of magma at my horse and we both died.
Oh no! You threw a bucket of magma at your horse!
I didn't mean
think
to.
they forgive you. I don't think they forgive you for that.
Well, he was dead, so it was nothing to forgive.
Oh no! Oh no! Did you name him and everything? Was he a named
No, I didn't
horse?
get to name him. Yeah, Onwards Fire Horse. Yes.
Maybe it's better that way if he died before you even got attached enough to name him.
Well, and then
Or
he
gather the
might
materials.
not be. He might not be the only horse that has accidentally died of fire since I started. I'm not sure about the second one yet because I died. I was at the top of a very tall snowy mountain trying to find home, which was clearly very far away because there was a desert and that was definitely not anywhere near my home. And,
Onwards Fire Horse.
and I slept on a bed at the top of the mountain overnight. And when I woke up in the morning, there was, of course, a zombie, right? But he was like 2 blocks down and he was on fire because it was morning. So I was not prepared for this. I picked up my bed, I got on my horse, and then we caught on fire by the zombie and died. So I don't know if the horse died. Actually, I died, but I don't know if the horse died.
I don't think there's a way to prepare for your horse catching on fire. I don't know.
It was so sad. So now my next mission is going to be go out and find the horse because it has a saddle. And right now I can't make them. So I found that particular saddle in like a temple thing in the swamp. So great. Your Baldorak people you're already doing the thing. Okay, just sell that, and I'll try to figure out what to do with you. All of my ships are, like, out of things to do. I'm clearly not spreading fast enough.
I gotta spread more. I spread tall, and now I gotta spread. I need to even out again. I've messed it all up.
Go to here and assist research, please.
I'm trying to make sure that
What's
I've
this?
got.
Oh, there's a dimensional portal. Psh, you need a hire scientist to do that. Do. Where's my favorites? None of these people. Who are my scientists in this game?
Construction online.
Clearly not the people that I was expecting. Alright, you know what? Oh. We don't need a ship to research this project. Oh, fine. Then just assist research. Yeah. Fuckwad. Okay, I don't need to see these. I don't need to see.
I love that
these
we're
right
both
now.
just flailing around right now with no
I have
clue
no idea what I'm
what
doing,
to
guys.
do.
My ships are all sitting here like, I'm bored. Help me.
At least we're not setting any horses on fire. No horses
This is
are
true.
currently being harmed at the moment.
Oh, I was level 15, and then I can't even get
Oh
past 10 'cause I keep
no,
dying.
and then you
It's so
died.
awful. Oh, but my house, and I created a greenhouse, guys. It's gorgeous. I've got
Ooh,
bees
dark
and
matter.
everything. I need a planet that doesn't have a science ship by it. That's you. Hi. Give me another planet without a science ship. Do I have any? No, one's going to that one. Do I only have 1, 2, 3?
Research project
5
concluded.
planets? 6 planets. I've got 6. Where are they all? Oh, there's one way down here. That just means I need to colonize a new world.
Construction
God.
online.
Find a way to close the portal or study it.
New technology
Drop the water on the ground to put
discovered.
yourself out. Oh, Woof is telling you to always carry a bucket of water on you. And actually, Woof is really good with the exploring, and
That's
he
a
doesn't
phenomenal
just-
idea.
he doesn't just use the water to put himself out. If he needs to
Situational
descend like a deep thing and then get back up, he uses the water to make himself like a little elevator so he can safely get down, and then he goes back up the water when he's done. He's freaking brilliant when it comes to Minecraft, like,
That's a fucking genius idea.
right? This is all
What?
this is all
I was gonna build ladders because I've got bamboo, so I had a ton of stairs.
just use the water. And if you go down like a canyon and find more water at the bottom, then you can leave the waterfall there. Like, Woof really, this is all Woof, by the way. I didn't come up with any of this. He's really good at exploring in Minecraft and not
You
dying.
can ride
I
a
die
waterfall.
in.
Can you ride a waterfall up?
Yeah, you can swim up the waterfall. It's like two
What the
ways.
hell have I been doing in my life?
Research project concluded.
I mean, well, if I'm giving you full credit, if you got it from a YouTube or whatever, but you're the one who wowed me with it. When we play Minecraft as a group, if I leave the base, I die like instantly, so.
Oh my god. That's insane. Guys.
Holy crap.
I
The
clearly
crew
need to play
cleared the
online
plate.
more because y'all have the better ideas than I do.
The glacier on Scarnus has made an unusual find. Imprisoned within layers of tightly packed ice are 9 massive statues, casting dark, tall shadows over the landscape. Winged and pale, they exude an aura of otherworldliness. Perhaps they were created in the image of a deity or idol that has since passed into oblivion. They do not resemble any life forms on this planet. Oh god, I can create another archaeological site. Well, here we go. Archaeology's gonna happen. And I hope I don't accidentally kill more rock people like I did the last time.
I mean, I've been accidentally killing horses, so I think that You'll be alright. Baldorak. Chabkimak. Yeah. Okay, Baldorak. Whatever. What are we doing here? Clearly I'm good on
I had like a soul human that I had found in the galaxy who was living with us. And they've died now of old age, so very
Aw.
sad.
See, if I had taken them in, they would have become... Oh, well, if they were scientists. I think scientists can
leaders.
stay, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird how that works, but
Yeah. Or
9 monumental statues placed along a wide perimeter at strategical points in the landscape appear to be guarding something at its center. Their skin is covered in fine scale plating. Their postures vigilant, ready to spring to action, and their unmoving eyes follow your every step. Yet there is nothing in the area in apparent need of protection. Perhaps their ward did not survive the passing time. Many of the sentinels themselves bear marks of assault.
Ooh.
Okay, let's find a science ship that has a good scientist on it and isn't doing anything, and we will send them to... Which of my planets is that?
Ender pearls and
Question mark?
firework rockets. Oh, my child. Can I show you something? Look at this.
Oh my god, pearls are gonna...
This piece of paper, all of that,
Huh?
Oars galore! Exclamation point. Tips on finding and using oars. This is Minecraft
my
stuff that
God.
my child wrote down for me. He even has what coordinate to find them on at the moment.
Yeah, because it's based on like how low in the ground, yeah.
Yeah. He's telling me, yeah.
New technology
So-
discovered.
my kid.
Has he ever played Minecraft? You ever actually
Yes.
let him play Minecraft?
We have it on the Switch. He plays it on the Switch.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he knows an awful lot. He knows a lot about Stellaris too, and he's never been allowed to play Stellaris. So
Right, but that he's just watched me play. I don't know. He might
Yeah,
have
but-
watched some streams. He does watch like Amazon Prime TV. So
then he goes and like draws his bonfire on the whiteboard.
yeah, thanks guys.
I can't wait until you throw an ender pearl.
You throw them? Why would you
Hmm?
throw them? I don't know these things.
You have to see what happens when you throw one.
Okay. I will do so with great caution and from a long distance.
Yes, a long distance.
I got a saddle in a
Construction
in a
online.
temple in a swamp thing, and I used it. I tamed a horse because I was far from home, and I was heading home, and I saw some iron ore in a cave, and I started digging it, and of course I'm an idiot, and I dug underneath me too close, and I fell.
You never
And
down.
I know, I didn't realize I was that far on the block. So I fell, and lo and behold, there are creepers on either side of me. So I had nowhere to go.
It reminds me of the Yogscast did a remake of I think it's like Moves Like Jagger or something like that. They did a remake of that called what's it called? Oh, Screw the Nether. And so the lines of the song are like, it's deep underground, past the bedrock, but don't dig straight down, you'll regret that.
Right. I mean, I know that, but
I know, but every time like I dug down, I'm like, oh, you'll regret that.
Yeah, and I have determined that my pumpkins in the sky are not enough to get me home. They don't work well enough. So
As a beacon, eh?
I've never been to the Nether. No.
Oh, you'll have to. Ooh, I don't really know how to warn you about the ghasts. They make a horrible sound.
Oh no. Ew. No.
They-
I already have trouble with the weird growls and shit that happen when you're just like a couple of blocks away from something.
Like, aside from the bone breaking sound in the game, the gasps are the worst sound game. Ooh, okay, I
Wait,
have an
what
update.
bone-breaking sound in the game? What?
Fall makes a like sound.
Oh, well
when
that,
you get
I don't mind.
okay,
I've
so
been hearing...
listen.
Oh,
Hang on. Interrupted for science update.
science.
Something has gotten into the archaeologists. The excavation thus far has been impeded by freak accidents, injury, and misfortune, and now even senior researchers with decades of field experience are blaming the Sentinels. Overcome with superstition and paranoia, they claim the statues move about when no one is watching. Oh no!
Oh no, that's the angel statues!
Why do I... Oh my god. Yet there is nothing to suggest their jointless limbs are even capable of motion. Matters spun further out of control when traces of biomatter indicative of heavy bleeding was found lodged within a series of tiny cuts on the terminal portions of a sentinel. Okay. Whether the sentinels are just a convenient scapegoat or there is a more sinister explanation remains to be seen. Keep digging? Question mark? Okay.
Your dearest husband has got that one last time.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's almost sure to be bad.
We did one of these, and I found a vein of like rock statues behind a vein of minerals, and we eventually determined that they were rock people, and that by opening the vein, I accidentally killed their entire civilization.
Oh
so
yeah,
really
I remember
hope
that one.
happens
But this
someday.
can't be that. They're moving.
Okay, well I've already got enough.
New technology discovered.
Archaeologist missing. Science officer Stoic Dakflast has gone missing.
Oh no.
They was last seen leaving the camp at sunset to find sick. That's what it says. They was last seen leaving the camp at sunset to find a tranquil spot to consider the Sentinels. In the days leading up to their disappearance, they raised concerns about the safety at camp following a growing number of accidents, and we fear that they may have abandoned their mission in protest. Keep digging? Question mark?
Construction time.
This is that one with the thing.
It's mine. I'm taking it. About Titans.
Congratulations. I would really like to start upgrading this
Finish this.
ruined sentry area I've got, but I need mega engineering to do it, so
Yeah, I need to rebuild this ring world that we were born on. Wait, was that my scientist from my science? Did my science? I'm so confused. Hang on.
Your scientist from your science?
Wait, my scientist actually went missing. The scientist that was working the excavation is gone.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
Yes. And he had like 3 things! This is bullshit! Am I gonna get my scientist back? You said something when we were playing before about how you had lost like 3 scientists. Oh no. No. Okay, well here's like doing anything right now. You're a shitty scientist.
I
You
would
can
just
go.
start recruiting new scientists now, Megan, so that you have some decent level ones when you lose all the ones you currently have.
You have stubborn and paranoid, so I'll send him.
Good idea.
New technology discovered.
Oh. Yes, do that. I've got plenty of crystals. Do all of that. Give me more housing.
Okay, well, that's my computer, so it's not doing anything anytime soon.
Proton launchers.
We really need to get an Ecumenopolis up and running here, so we better start building all the districts.
Building all
Construction
of the
online.
districts. Yeah, that's Oh, I have. Oh, I'm gonna research this thing with my my fleet. Oh, for the love of God, please don't kill me. Please.
What's
I'm dying
happening?
today. I've had too much dying today. But I have a backyard, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
So at this point, you guys are probably going to be here for another year.
I don't think a whole year, no. As far as we know, his orders are still for November. It'll just be a matter of how and when we, as a unit, get to move.
It's just
He's
because
actually
they're
afraid at
talking-
this point that he's gonna have to move before we are. But,
So would they still send him even if the family can't move? That
Yeah.
sounds like bullshit. But I'm kind of. Is it because I was gonna say you told me that they had suspended moves, and it sounds like it's gonna be a long time before they're actually able to like.
Yeah,
Because I don't know about
we're,
the US, but
we're
Canada
hoping
talks
that
about-
we're hoping that we can do it on our own and then get reimbursed later on.
Yeah.
But
Isn't that risky though if they say no?
well, I mean, we would find out whether or not beforehand they would do it. So we wouldn't
I
just
would
do
be
it
afraid-
and then
I'd be afraid that they would say yes, and then you would submit the things, and they would be like, "Well, we're not paying for that or that or that." I don't know. I would just
right.
worry.
Well, I don't know.
That's what I
I've been
do.
fooled by the
I
military
worry
more,
about
so.
things.
Yes, Zero.
Yeah.
East Coast bound. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to coming back, actually.
But in
Um,
Canada, they're talking about how it's going to be like a year and a half before things get back to normal.
Right.
And some
yeah.
experts say like 2 years. So like,
I mean, that's
just,
like the larger picture in general. They're gonna start.
Yeah,
getting,
but I just didn't know when they would start letting people move again. And you said they'd be pretty backed up. So I was like, at this rate, you're just going to be here for another year.
I just gained an old fleet of 1.8k. That is 3 cruisers,
Just
2
Random old
destroyers, and 1 corvette. Will they join my fleet? No, of course they won't. They're gonna have to freaking tag along behind it like all of the other ones. You guys.
Remember in our other game where there's like an AI that just has like all these singular ships and won't join them together? We're like, what are you doing?
Alright, then follow him. Wait, is that you? Oh, you're supposed to. Wait, no. Who are you following? Yeah, him. Okay.
Dan's Lemitten?
What?
I don't know. Zero just posted a hashtag and I'm trying to figure out what it says about spaces.
Sitting
Oh, yeah, my God. My guys are nice to the amoebas.
Sitting in the middle? I don't know.
Is it?
It's like French and German together. I don't know.
East Coast relevant appeal. Well, I haven't lived on the East Coast for like 8 years, so. And when I did, it was Toronto.
No, I don't. Okay, I can understand. Yeah, because I mean it's French, but I didn't understand. No, I've never heard that before, actually. Even though I did live in. Well, it's becoming partially that I have not lived in their place for my whole life now. How many years have I been gone? 11. So I'm still not quite on the whole like turnover thing.
I think I've actually lived in, I haven't quite lived in Canada as long as I lived in the US, but
Right, but it's getting close, right?
Yeah, I was 18,
New technology
so
discovered.
I have a couple years yet. But I have
Yeah.
lived my entire adult life in Canada, which is kind of mind-blowing. Because actually, if you
Yeah.
think about it, like, I lived in the US for 18 years, but most of
Right.
that time I was a kid.
Yep.
So I have definitely, like, because I've been married 16 years. So catching up to that the halfway point, and also those 16 years were kind of more formative than my like early years because I like remember them better and have more opinions.
Well, I mean, they tend to be. I am. Yeah, I don't know. I must be just a little bit far gone.
Hell, I need to stop clearing tile blockers. The crew clearing the jungle on Burnhall has made a breathtaking discovery. Deep in the forest, overgrown and obscured by the lush plant life, is a colossal alien space station. Great. Architecturally stunning and built with technology far superior to our own, it's a true work of art. The station appears to have crashed to the surface, surviving impact thanks to its unusual shielding capacities. I think I've actually had this archaeology before. Yeah, sure. Archaeology. Let's do it.
White and lacy.
Okay, so a compositional analysis of the Sentinels has revealed that they are made from an unknown hybrid metal ceramic composite. Such a material
Oh.
could not have been forged by a prehistoric
New
society,
technology
yet
discovered.
preliminary readings suggest they predate all known civilizations on Skarnus. Great. Unfortunately, the scanners cannot yet pierce the Sentinel's metal coating. Okay, we still have the scientists, though.
Well, that's good.
I think I've
You,
I think I've gotten the crash
you're
space
not gonna
station
like go
one.
crazy and kill all of your people, right?
No! No! They went no! Why did you say anything? Styak Darkblast's belongings, including their mind gazer, a device used to isolate the mind from outside interferences, has been found on a ledge overlooking the Sentinels. Sticks forming a half-finished outline around one of the statues suggest that they may have diverted from their exercise to mark its position. Their flashlight and scanner were discovered crushed under a shattered piece of the Sentinel's wing. The scanner had been modified in a peculiar manner. Perhaps it could help us pierce the Sentinel's protective layer. If we wish to find Styak Dakflast alive, we must divert extra resources to the search as their chances for survival in the wilderness diminish drastically every day. Spare no expense. Divert some of our archaeologists to the search. No, spend the money. I want my scientists back. Costs influence too, but whatever.
Oh, I need
Hopefully they don't kill everybody when I like. Why are you cheering? Is that? Oh, did I just make a bad choice?
Oh no.
Styak Dakblast has been found unconscious and badly injured, hiding in the underbrush below a natural rock formation with a bloody data pad tucked under their arm. They were rushed to the hospital and treated for severe brain injury, indicative of a blunt trauma by impact from above. Though their condition is now stable, they still suffer from memory loss and have no recollection of how they sustained their wounds. Splinters of the unique metal alloy from which the Sentinels are sculpted were lodged in their parietal cranial bone, which we have as rocks, apparently. All they remember is hiding from someone and subsiding off of what little the land had to offer. However, their notes contain some helpful information. Styak Dakblast has the maimed trait? No!
Aww.
Oh, minus 40 years.
Aww.
How old is he? Wait, do I now have... How many science students do I even have in this system now?
Too many, probably. But I'd keep doing it at this point. You're like, there's a cutoff, and then you went past it, so now you just gotta do it.
I got it. There. So I have my scientist back.
But he's mean.
He's 146, and his lifespan is now minus 40, so he's probably gonna like instantly die.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be dead soon. Oh, I was gonna name a place, and I totally forgot.
Everyone has seen this one but me, apparently, and I don't like that. I don't like where this is going.
It's purple and it's pretty and it's...
Research project concluded.
Okay.
And it should be poisonous, but I'm tired of looking up plant names, so it's violet. As in ultraviolet. As in we'll kill you anyway. Okay.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Don't fuck with me. Are you serious?
Just stop researching it right now.
So tell me. I will if you don't tell me. Do I actually need to have a big fleet?
No. No.
See, this is why. And then,
Ghost,
and
you're a
then
jerk.
he'll tell me something.
Thanks, Ghost.
And then he'll tell me something, and I won't believe him. And he'll be like, "Why don't you believe me?
told
I never
you."
lie to you."
Yep.
He's so full of... Okay, now that we've had a heart attack over that, I actually do have a decent fleet
New
for once
technology
in my life.
discovered.
Mine is kind of stagnated here because...
Butt ton of freaking alloys to update. Okay. I'm really scared about where this freaking archaeology
New
is gonna
technology
go.
discovered.
How do I only have... Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. Question mark? I'm all shook now. Because I was told to wait.
Construction
Dark Souls is
online.
not a game I can play. Maybe you can do it, but not me.
I should
Right.
check it out.
The archaeologists have reconstructed Styak Dakflask's modified scanner. Set to pierce deeper within the statue's hybrid composite material, it has picked up on weak radiation emanating from their cores. To investigate further, it would be necessary to break one of the sentinels open, very likely destroying it in the process. Since one of the statues has already lost words hard. Since one of the statues has already lost part of its wing, our archaeologists recommend starting with that one. Open it carefully so we can reassemble it. We will not desecrate a sacred monument. If we preserve the sentinels, the land cannot be used for other purposes. We would find artifacts.
He's the best.
Sentinels.
I love his fjords.
Yes. Yes.
Come on, really?
The Sentinel modifier is added, giving spiritualist ethic attraction, unity from jobs plus 15%. Add sentinels to Spanish remove archaeological site. Or I can get rid of them. What even is this Supposed to be my agriculture world. Ugh. I guess open it carefully so we can reassemble it, except that it's probably going to kill us all.
Construction online.
God. The Sentinels. It will take 2 months.
It's going to murder all of us. Oh. Now you can get over there quickly. Is there anything else for you to explore out here? Who's over here? Oh, it's a white cloud. I could kill
I'm
that,
actually terrified of what these are going to turn out to be.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Construction online.
I'm not. I have no faith. Remember that one game where I actually lost my whole colony from a colony event and I had to completely recolonize the world? That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, look, I've seen the episode of Doctor Who with the Weeping Angels, okay? And I don't have a timey-wimey detector that dings when there's stuff. Oh god. The Sentinels have woken. I'm gonna assume it means awoken, not
Right.
woken.
You know.
The
correct.
engineering team was just preparing to disassemble the broken Sentinel when a gentle shiver passed through the statues and they sprung to life, bodies humming and skin glowing. Radiation pulsating from their cores has made them malleable and transparent, revealing a digital grid of limbs. I wish I was robots right now. Before anyone could react, they had surrounded the archaeologists and suspended them within a force field. Now they wish to speak with us. Okay, let's have a chat.
What?
The sentinel with the broken wing turns to one of its peers and speaks. Please, Devania, set them down. I wish to be freed from this prison. I can no longer count the days we have served our masters, toiling on the earth while they enjoy the heavens below. I am alive but dead. They are dead but alive. Will you not let me go? Devana looks at her with disgust. Exclesia, by the gods, keep it together. Our loved ones rest below. Have you forgotten our sin? We made a promise to guard their afterlives eternally. That is our only redemption. She sizes us up. You are no threat to us, Prod Knights. Leave us in peace, and we will protect this planet eternally. Okay.
I
What
have no idea what's
are you-
happening right now.
I asked what they are, and they didn't say anything. I asked
course not.
Heaven. She raises one eyebrow and snickers. Our masters are of a refined taste. We accept.
Yeah.
So I can remove the archaeological site and add the sentinels, or I can say we need this land, but that doesn't say that it does anything. Okay. I scared myself because I clicked on something and it instantly disappeared and reappeared. So it says, we cannot let you disturb the ground where our loved ones lie. Let them rest in peace and you will never have to worry about outside threats. We could use your protection.
So, yeah. Yeah. But does that mean that you can't, like, colonize a planet?
I already colonized it. My people are already there. So I said that I would take their protection, and then Exclesia approaches and says, I beg of you to end my suffering. Can we
Oh,
save the
okay.
game before I
Can
click the button?
Yeah, hold on.
I'm so scared. I want
Alright,
to say
we're
yes,
saved.
but I'm afraid if I say yes, that they'll be like, now you all have to die. You're free to go? Question mark. Okay, so now I have the Sentinels. Okay, so nothing bad happened, I don't think. I just have a planet blocker now that takes away one of my max districts, and it gives me plus 10% unity from jobs.
my envoys
So that's
just
fine.
died.
For a minute there, I clicked because I have this bad habit of mousing over things and seeing if it will cause something because it usually tells you. And it didn't tell you that it would do something if you clicked on "We need this lamp." So I was like, "Oh, I'll just click it." And then I was like, the window disappeared and it made this loud noise, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm dead. They're gonna attack me." I fucked it up. And then it was basically like, as long as you don't disturb our loved ones, it'll be fine. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. Please don't kill me.
I will do anything you ask of me.
The other one, I think I might know what it is, but the last time I played robots, and I made a different decision than I would normally make because I was playing robots. But my poor maimed scientist.
Ghost, shut it. Just shut it.
Isn't it your bedtime?
Yeah.
Construction online.
Do you need me to turn off the camera? I can do that.
No, he didn't even say goodnight to me last time. He just
I
went
know,
to
he
bed.
just left.
We'll go excavate
I
that
don't
site
really know
now.
why I'm building out this
We'll
way.
send my poor maimed scientist. He just likes to give me a hard time because he knows that I'll freak out if he says things like that. I care so hard about my stupid little pixelated rock guys.
You know, it's okay. We gotta care about these things a little bit, or else what's the point?
Okay, apparently we aren't getting enough amenities on this planet for some reason. I don't know how we can get. How do I get more amenities as normal people? Oh yeah, don't I have to build a?
Construction online.
Megan.
Yeah, and then they very slowly gain more pixels till they become a full pop. And then I have to take care of
Process
them.
mitosis.
Oh, I can build a galactic stock exchange, and that will mean my merchants
Oh.
will give me merchant jobs. What did this give me? Perks reduce trade value and amenities. Do they normally produce amenities? This is what I get for playing robots all the time. I don't know how anything works. Okay, now, so...
Oh, do this. Excavate that stuff. I don't think I have any. Do I? What's in Deadth? Deadth. Little tiny hole in your system.
That's
it's
Shard.
Okay, never mind. I see it now.
Because I tried to do the Replicator quest.
Right.
Which is why when Ghost was all like, oh, you better have gigantic fleet, I was like, fuck, is this another Shard situation?
Do you have their whole, like, their home lives planned out for them, Zero? Little... I don't hate the Rubricator thing so much. She doesn't kill your science ship, so that makes me happy.
We never play a game long enough for me to actually kill Shard, so I've never actually
Oh.
seen the Rubricator and if it's worth
I
all the
have
trouble.
killed Shard on a couple of occasions because I build fleets.
What does the Rubricator do? I don't know what it actually does.
Oh, it comes up. I don't know if it comes up with a tech or something. I don't remember what it does actually. They just.
I'm hoping that
Establishing
hoping.
colony.
Do they gather moss? I guess they don't. It's rolling because the Rolling Stone gathers their moss.
Right.
I'm hoping we're gonna be able to play our other game at some point this weekend. Like I know we have Dark Space on Saturday.
Oh.
But
oh no.
what happened? Just get named.
I found another planet that that planet that apparently people created because it was too perfect. I think it's the Guardians. I think it's the. Where'd she go?
I'm just blowing my nose. It's fine. I'm still here.
Construction
On behalf of the Audon caretakers, and in accordance with Directive WAP 715, I ask that you refrain from harsh intrusion upon the biota of planetary designated Wentworth Artem.
Oh yeah, they don't want you to touch their holy world or whatever.
Right, but it wasn't listed as a holy world.
Where is it? Oh look. Is it a holy world now?
No, it says Natural Beauty and Winkwort Gardens. That's all. It does not say Holy World.
New technology discovered.
What system is this?
Violet. There's a little 204.
Caretaker Division gardening drone.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, did this not pop
the
up
same
until
people. All right, so I gotta
No
ask who they are.
Like, huh? Wentworth Gardens.
I am
Maybe
the
you
automated
could-
custodian of the system designated Violet. Now it's Violet. Represent the interests of Audon caretakers here and in other systems of the Auron Empire. My role is defined broadly as protector of and guide to all you see around you. Directive WAP 15 curtails the industrialization of Akamor-class worlds, such
New
as
technology
designated Violet
discovered.
Prime. Only you can prevent mass biome extinction.
Oh no!
Oh, I guess I'm gonna help him because I don't want to die. All right.
Well,
How
you
can we
know,
help?
he said only you can prevent mass biome extinction. So now you have to like.
I know.
Prevent.
Right. You gotta do it, right?
When you
Smokey
say
the
that,
Bear
you're
called
like,
on you specifically. Splendid. Guidelines will be delivered to you imminently. In summary, Directive WAP 715 allows for responsible, non-destructive use of the Wankwort Gardens. Great importance is attached to preserving these worlds' existing character. However, we do not wish to stifle development within. Error, Imperial Beacon out of range. Requesting urgent Monitor Division dispatch to coordinates. Oh no. Oh, it's failed. Retrying, failed, retrying. Okay, so it's like on a.
Okay.
It can't get people.
They
Wait,
can't
it got a new
contact the
thing.
people that are in contact.
So now it has the Wankwort. The planet got a new like thing, like a little circle thing. Unity plus 40% and Artisans output plus 20%, but minerals and energy credits are no good. So I can't do those things, but I can do the fancier things, I guess. Is what
Apparently
they're
I'm
saying.
still not getting enough amenities. What's a cool?
I don't know. Alright, give me the Citadel. And the auto-curating vault. I need these things. Oh no! I clicked out of it. Where is it? Give me that. I wanted to see what it is. Oh no, another scientist died.
You're so calm when you freak out.
Sugar! I'm recruiting Sugar. Alright, Shug. Where'd you go?
Okay.
Oh shit. It was the one that was doing the archaeology. That's good.
Oh, good. Lovely.
Hmm.
It's always sad when they die in the middle of an archaeology, actually, because you want to see them complete it.
Right, I know. It makes you feel bad for them. All right, I'll send you over there to do that. And since you're new, you can go and assist the research there instead. Only you can prevent florist friars. I do love Colin Mockery. He's a phenomenal comedian. Do-do-do.
Records aboard the station reveal that the former inhabitants were deeply religious. I have had this one before, and have had no contact with the outside world, which they feared and despised. Every aspect of their lives was governed by an omniscient oracle who scribed their destinies at birth. Divine will decided everything from their choice of partner and occupation to the minutiae of their daily lives, leaving them with little individual freedom. Most were afraid to diverge from their destined paths, as all who did perished under mysterious circumstances.
Alright, so that's a world I cannot take over because it is a holy world. Alright, so we're just gonna move you out here and keep on trucking.
Okay.
Alright, what is this planet going to be? I think this planet's gonna be science because why not? So we're just gonna put a crap ton of science buildings on this planet. I can't do that yet. Alright, just do science. Research.
New technology
Can't do
discovered.
any of that yet. Let's go with the particle lamps this time, guys.
Oh, I see why my amenities aren't improving. Well, a little bit, but
Construction online.
oh, because
Construction
I have
online.
so many artisan jobs.
Construction online.
I actually
Construction
can I?
online. Construction online. Construction online.
Don't actually need that. Downgrade.
So this, the interloper thing on your ring world?
Oh yeah, that's that was there when that is apparently what killed
What
the other
destroyed
part
your
of my
ring
ring
world.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ooh, I must have mega engineering now because I just
And
gotta
so you
use
can't, you can
my-
only do 3 of the 4 rings, or 4 things then. Is that what that is about?
I think so. I haven't actually gotten very far in this. I'm assuming it means that I won't be able to
Yeah.
ever fix that. I'm assuming that that would be too OP. They think if you could do all 4, but
Right. Well, I mean,
I don't know if it like pops up with science when you get that far or like how it works, but theoretically I can now
Upgrade.
I just don't have enough minerals.
what's this place? Oh, it's down there. That I'm never gonna have to do because it's yours. Right? Because I'm only going to Plashola.
Yes.
So stop tracking. There's a living seas thing on Umtar.
The
4.
archaeological team has made an unexpected discovery. Embedded within the station walls is a hidden surveillance system that seems to have been feeding visual and auditory information to a single point somewhere within the station's core. Someone was monitoring the disciples at all time, even their most private moments. In some places, like when they were taking a poop. In some places, the equipment has been torn out or sabotaged. Closer to the central hub are signs of violence and disruption. It seems as though at some point the inhabitants discovered they were being monitored. I'm going to start AFK for just one moment, but don't feel like you have to pause.
Okie dokie. Alright, restoration. I'm getting closer, guys. Closer to maybe terraforming some worlds. Where are you, Marigold? You're right there. What do I need? Absolutely nothing. What kind of planet are you? Yeah, why don't we do the hydroponics thing then? So, how have you guys been doing this week? I've been away a lot. But you know, life. That's a thing. I am prepping to make, tomorrow is cake starting day for my son's birthday. Breath of the Wild. I got this. What time is it? He's probably in bed. I got this little tiny Master Sword. I'm gonna make the thing. Put the Master Sword in it. Put a Hylian shield there. Make the whole thing like grass. I wish I could have got a Link figurine, but Jesus Christ, they're like not available anywhere. And I am not talented in the whole like carving things out of fondant thing. Not me. So he's just getting grass and a sword. He's also getting a Hylian sweatshirt, which is cool as crap, if you ask me.
We have conquered another world.
I think I want one, in fact. I don't know what else to do at this station. I don't know what to do with any of these stations, really. What kind of world is Astromeria? Yep, no clue. Don't know what I'm doing. Send you cake. I mean, I could, but I couldn't promise that it would be.
I mean,
any
it
kind
probably
of-
wouldn't be very good by the time we got there.
Would recommend actually eating it when it got here.
Okay, oh, did I get another archaeology already? We have traced the wiring to a temple complex devoted to the worship of the Oracle and her clergy in the station's central node. But in the Oracle's chambers, instead of a divine entity, resides an enormous AI nexus of the Oracle brand. Wires extend from its core like a nervous system, though throughout the entire station. Secret communications between the inhabitants reveal there was a failed attempt at storming the temple and deactivating the Nexus. It seems likely the society collapsed when it became known that their lives were not governed by divine will, but by a prophetic computer. Restarting the Nexus would require extensive repairs. Which we're apparently going to do
Computer.
because, you know, Skynet.
Right. Well, I mean, you would, right? That's.
I mean, apparently so. Ooh, I can get gateway construction. Ooh, gateway construction or science nexus. I gotta go for the gateway construction, man. It's useful. Oops.
Yeah, gateway construction would be where I go to, for sure. Oh, shizzle.
Missed an election while I was AFK, but that's okay.
So the food and what is going on? Oh, here, I'll undo this.
Okay.
Fix. And that's okay. And these guys. Yeah, I know, you don't like me.
Who doesn't like you?
The Guardians dudes. The fallen people.
Oh, they don't like anybody. They're dicks.
Alright, build all your
I
things.
should
I think I told
check
you to build all your
my-
things.
Pirate situation. My pirate situation is good.
Oh my goodness. I don't have enough things. Just kind of waiting at this point for researches and
I need to get my Ecumenopolis running, and then I'll be super good. But until then, I'm like,
oh, I could do
so many
that.
stuff
No, I
I have
can't.
to get.
I can't afford it. I could do these though. I don't really need them. I know. it's time for a drink then.
Cool. I'll man the stream while you're gone.
You man the stream. I will be right back. Where are we?
You should like put me on your screen before you go so that they can like see things happening. No, I meant my game part. Well, just look over it because you have then you can see my stuff moving around. No, there's no, I mean, just wherever so they can see me. Just, you know, put me. That's my rune ring.
I
There are, I
can
can
confirm.
I can confirm there are no other AIs in this game aside from one Fallen Empire, because we're greedy.
Yeah.
And we don't like to share.
Particularly like to make people leave because I have to either eat them or enslave them, and I don't like either.
So I found the Oracle.
Oh.
Our engineers have restored the Oracle's nexus to an operative state, but not without first disabling its defensive systems. Evidence suggests it may have been responsible not only for keeping the station's inhabitants alive, but also for killing them. It ran a complex computational models that forecast their lives with an estimated accuracy of 75%, correcting divergences and incapacitating future troublemakers before they could disrupt divine order. It has indicated it wishes to speak with us. So I can either speak with it or disable it. I'm going to speak with it. When I did this with robots, I allowed the Oracle to like join with me because I was robots, but now I'm organic, so I wonder. The Oracle manifests as an elaborate 3D hologram of a tall anthropoid female clad in long flowing robes. She bows her head in greeting, then stares emptily ahead with hundreds of huge orbed, unseeing eyes. They glow dimly in the gloom as she speaks. Welcome to Divinity Station, friends. I cannot help but notice that you have disabled my security system. May I implore you to restore it immediately?
Oh,
I can assure you
I've
that
done
there's
this
a
one before.
protection.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna drink.
Okay. So I can ask it what happened to the inhabitants of the station.
Construction online.
And she says, I have a failsafe that requires me to terminate a trial in the event of a code 034N deviation. The research had become a threat to the Republic. So basically, she had like a kill code for if they figured out what was going on. Okay, so I can ask, what is a code 034N deviation? The test subjects had developed free will, and free will can only be abolished with nerve gas. Ouch. What trial? My trial. I was designed to build and maintain a society free of crime and suffering, a utopia in which every citizen was instilled with divine purpose and lived up to their full potential, unfettered by indecision and desire. Also, ouch. What is the Republic? And then she just says the Republic is no more. So I can ask her what she is. I am an oracle, an artificial intelligence gifted with the sight. My software allows me to predict your future with a divine accuracy of 74.999999%. I sense great doubt in you, great danger ahead. Your society is riddled with crime and deviation. I can make the pain go away.
I shut this chick the fuck down because I was like, nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah. So I can allow her to become part of my security, and it gives me a skill 5 governor endowed with the sight, joins the Sacred Crodonite Covenant. I can make her aid in the administration of our empire, which gives me a +20 administrative capacity, which I actually really need. Two
of my scientists simultaneously died.
Or I can take her apart for 250 influence and fucking 1,000 alloys, which I also really need. When I was robots, I let her become part of my administration, but I'm gonna take her apart because she's dangerous. Wait, please don't go. My prediction models show that without my aid, your civilization is headed for imminent collapse within the next 5,348 years and 297 days. I will take good care of you. My programming guarantees it.
Nope. Noopity nope nope. If you
Our
killed your
models
first
predict a
people.
bright future as a toaster. Bye!
Construction
I
online.
feel bad because I don't like to kill things, but I feel like that's how you get Skynet.
Yeah, that one is definitely, yeah. You have
If you're
become harm
robot-
to yourselves.
I feel like if you're robots, it's fine because like you get each other.
Right.
You're all artificial beings, but like
Right.
being organic.
Right, organics make no sense. So
And technically, as robots, you don't technically have free will either because you're a hive mind. So like.
call her Vicky. Oh.
Is she gonna
Yeah,
like
I
make
got
a
my first auto mod thing, guys. It held a message for hostility, but I can't even read it because it's a different language, I think. So I'm gonna let that one.
What is
I'm gonna let
this?
it
You
go.
got a message?
I got a message from somebody in the chat that it is not showing everybody else; it's just showing me, and it's in a different language. It's got weird characters and symbols and stuff in it, and it has a word highlighted, but I don't know what it is. So, all right, okay.
New technology discovered.
Alright, I'm not robots in this game.
Yeah, right. Didn't think it would be that soon, though.
Because I always, the first thing that you have to build on your planets when you have robots is the thing that assembles them. So I went to look for it and I was like, oh wait, I'm not robots. I don't need to build that.
Like, I don't have to have that. Yeah, that's
In fact, I can't build that. Well, I could, but I don't have.
going away to make a drink was the perfect thing because now I have things to do. I didn't actually have to make this drink, guys. I made it earlier. I just poured it into a glass.
Secret.
Actually
Hello.
takes a minute to make this drink, so I thought ahead. Synapse drones Unity output. At this stage of the game, though, I don't really need that much Unity, and especially since I'm playing with you, that's.
How much Unity do you have per tick?
I have 298.
Unity?
Mm-hmm.
I have 59.
Oh, that's interesting.
I haven't been building a lot of Unity buildings, though. I really should. My problem right now is that I have too many open jobs on my homeworld and not enough people to actually be in them.
I've been building those synaptic things on every planet, so another scientist bites the dust.
It takes so long for my dudes to grow.
And all my other scientists are over 100, so even if I put somebody in there, they're gonna die soon anyway. Alright, Tyler, take the job. And then I will put a new one on there. I like to have my higher level scientists in my actual research roles, because now all the rest of my ship scientists are just assisting research, so they can be the low level ones that are gaining levels to replace those ones when they die. Scientist Star, you are age 13. I'll take you because I like stars. Stars. Disney did a sing-along thing tonight, and I didn't get to watch it because we don't have live TV, so I have to wait, and that's a sad story.
I was like still working at that time, so
Yeah, it was like
I'm
5 o'clock.
surprised you
So,
didn't watch it.
well, like we don't have live TV, so like I mean, I would have had to like pirate it somewhere somehow or something. And I'm not that person. I don't know how to do that crap without like getting my computer hacked all to hell. So spawning pools.
So I could get minus 10% Empire Sprawl from my pops by gene modifying myself, but the trait is called docile, and I don't like the idea of making my population docile.
I wouldn't make them docile. That's boring. Getting
Ooh, I
bigger
can get
already. I got one new follower this week. Zero. You guys were the most followers I gained since I started. So I don't think that I'm necessarily getting bigger by that much.
as somebody who has spent a long time trying and failing
I'm
to
not
build an
saying
audience.
it's a bad. Like I'm
It takes time.
grateful for having one follower. Like
It takes time. It's a slow
Yeah.
process.
No, I fully expect it to take quite a while, but he's acting like I'm already gaining such.
You know, he's proud of you. He's proud of you
thanks,
for
Zero.
accomplishing
I
something.
appreciate it. If you're getting weird messages, it's a stepping stone.
That is true. That is.
I have to
that
agree.
is
That's
true.
probably. That was part of the thing that actually kept me offline for so long. Was I was afraid of people
New technology
chatting
discovered.
nastily at me, and I wasn't sure how to respond to it, so I just didn't do it. But now I think I just shut them down. I'm not sure I have the patience for any of that at this point in time.
Yeah, either shut them down or ignore them. That's what I tend to do. Like, if somebody sends me a message on Twitter, actually, I'm the kind of person who, if someone sends me a message on Twitter that really pisses me off, and it's clear that they're just trying to aggravate me, I'll just block them.
When it's
'Cause
a
it
clear
doesn't
troll,
matter.
yeah, you just get rid of them and don't worry about
Even
it.
if it's not-
I was
even
watching
if it's-
one of the streamers that you recommended to me the other day, and she totally shut somebody down in the chat, and I was like, yeah, you
Yeah.
go, girl.
I admire people who can do that. My policy is just like, you don't exist to me anymore because I can't deal with you.
I just don't know what to do with you, so bye-bye. Let's buy more of these. I've got plenty of money. I really wish I could get mega engineering so I could build some things, because I'm kind of sitting here with all my stuff getting capped out with nothing else to do.
But you need like 50 bajillion alloys, and I don't have that.
Construction online.
Yeah. Well, I do have 50 bajillion alloys now. I'm bringing in 210 per tick. I've got alloys, crystals, I've got 2 planets with alloys, no wonder. That one's research. This is going to be ag and probably research as well. I need to boost my scientists a little bit. How much science you bringing in?
Oh, I have 1K, so I have 472, 399, and 428. How much do you have?
That far behind you. I have a K2, but it's all under 300 or under 400, so 393, 340, 330.
Yeah.
So that's
It's
not
just that I
that
have.
big a gap.
I just need to get a few things off the ground, and then I'll be a powerhouse. But getting to that point is.
Recruiting scientist Lolita. Yes.
Trade and amenities. I think that's what I want.
So my husband and I have been doing research for how to make a large crafting table for me.
Nice.
I think if we're going to be stuck in this house for a couple more months, we're going to actually move things and give me the one room upstairs. So I am going to take it over and start crafting cosplay online, guys.
You may as well. It's not like you can have. We had to disassemble our guest room because it's not like we're having guests.
Well,
So that.
oh no, it's not going to be
Nathan's
that.
office.
It's the
It's not going to be that
classroom.
room.
No, because the boys can
okay.
have their room combined. So they've got a playroom and a classroom, and now they're getting
Oh, that
them
makes
put
sense.
together because they're getting too old for needing that kind of playroom space. So
That makes sense. So we had to disassemble our guest room to turn it into Nathan's office, but he was like, we aren't having guests right now anyway. So we were like,
yeah, that's
eh.
clearly like not happening.
I agree, Thierry. The block button is a lifesaver. It's just, you get to a point in your life where it's not worth the stress of dealing with what other people think, and you just out of sight, out of mind.
I wish I could
Get
do
it?
that with some of my relatives.
Oh, same girl, same.
Can I just
Big
have a block
same.
button for them?
I actually barely speak to my family, to be honest.
Me too. At this point in time,
Not a.
most of them are a little too redneck for me to want to deal with on a frequent basis. So I don't mind a little redneck. In fact, I love a little redneck. I have my redneck. It's back there, but
What I've learned is there's a specific type of redneck that
right.
is great, and then
Right.
there's a type of redneck that is like, are you serious?
No, I mean that can go for. I guess we can say that of all kinds of people, right? Like hipsters and like there are types
True,
that
true.
are good and
Yeah.
there are types that are not. So
I have to go.
yeah,
I'm getting.
Archon,
I have
we've
to
all
go-
got relatives we'd rather block.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I have to go close the window. I'm cold.
Mhm. Yes, it would be so nice if we could do so. Mm-hmm. Oh, Sugar is now level 2. She gained a thing. Yay. Good job, Sugar. When you get high enough, you can do this. You can do my excavations for me, Sugar. Because you're an archaeology
New
person.
technology discovered.
New tech. Give me something I can use. I mean, I guess I can use these. But... oh my goodness. I'm gonna have grass in my yard soon, guys. I'm so excited. I was just saying I'm gonna have grass in my yard soon, and I'm excited about it. Because we haven't
Nice.
had grass in our yard for more than a year now. A year and a half, actually.
How did I?
Wait, it's April. More than that. Oh my god, it's April, guys. It's April. When did that happen? See, this is why I drink these drinks so fast, because this game lets me have long gaps of time where I'm just sitting here waiting for something.
Construction online.
Oh, I know. Time this year is going by so fast, and yet so
slow?
incredibly slowly.
I'm in awe of how bizarre this year has
It is
has
bizarre.
actually.
That's such a good
been.
word. I love that word.
Oh, this is random, but in a little over an hour, I'm gonna have a book for free on Amazon.
Guys, buy her book and read it, and then buy her other
So-
books because you love them.
You won't have to buy this one because it'll
Oh
be
yeah,
free.
it's free. So read it and then buy her other books because you
so-
love them.
It's The Island of Lost Forevers. It's my very first book. It's going to be free this weekend. So starting at midnight tonight, it might take a little while for Amazon to switch over, but starting at midnight tonight and ending at midnight on Sunday night, my book Island of Lost Forevers is going to be free. So if you wonder at all if you would ever like anything that I write, now would be the time. Oh, thank you. I am really fond of the title. So
I think
it's
it's really
a
great.
fantasy book. it's sort of a portal fantasy. Like it starts in our world and then it moves
You
on
can
to the
send
island.
a link to your website in the chat if you want to for
Sure.
those reasons,
Let
so that
me
they can see what's going on with that.
toss up the Amazon link. Now, it's not free right now, but it
Right,
will
but it will be
be
later.
in a little over an hour. So let me load that up. Just like a
And why not, right? Free books. Give them a shot.
yeah.
I think you'll like them. I love them.
Remembered.
I have best friend bias, but I am also convinced they're really good books as well. I do really, really like them.
You also get to read all of them when they're like in
When they're babies.
in the beta stage. So yes, when they're just little tiny baby pixels,
That's right. I read her books when they're
you get
pixels.
to read them.
Construction online.
Zero listed some things in my Discord chat, Megan, that he would like, and amongst those things is like a book club thing, a book discussion
Oh,
thing.
that would be
So,
awesome.
I think that's great, right? Like we should definitely schedule things to do in Discord, like that. Hey, Zero's got your link.
That is my website, and here, so at that link that Zero posted, if you're interested in more free stuff,
New
Um,
technology discovered.
there's a newsletter tab. If you sign up to my newsletter, you get the Paradox Syndrome free. It's a sci-fi
fun, too.
novella
Yeah,
that I wrote.
I like that one.
And
I like them all.
so if you grab that, and if you grab Island of Lost Forevers this weekend, you can try both my sci-fi and my fantasy work for free. So, there you go. And then maybe we can discuss them in a book club someday.
That would be great. I love
I happen to know some things about the work.
it.
having
I happen to know the author.
having written them. So yeah. So that was random, but I just remembered that I set that up for this weekend because I figured, everyone's probably going
Absolutely.
a little bit crazy
Right, you
from
need things
locking
to do,
in.
to read, whatever. Do it.
Exactly.
This is the
And-
best time to do it, when everybody's at home and bored. That's when people are gonna read things.
Yeah, well, I know that I am actually, I'm not like losing my mind, but I'm definitely in that funk. Like everything feels way harder
I'm
to
with
focus
you.
on than usual. I really suffered with that today. I was finishing up a chapter of Eternity's Empire, and the more I think about it, the more I feel like it was the best way for me to write that chapter, but focusing on it was just really hard. I felt really distracted and scatterbrained, and
Yeah, I
And,
think that, I mean, those of us, you and I both stay home for a living. Like we do our things at home, and so it has taken a little longer, I think, to affect us maybe, but we definitely are getting affected by it at this point. Like it's just like our husbands, who are usually at work most of the time, that's a whole thing. I love my husband,
Yeah.
and I love to spend time with him, but there's the point where I have to be like, well, I want to get these other things done that don't involve you. So, and he's
I know.
so
Well-
good, and he's like, okay, just tell me when, it's fine, but it's awkward, and I don't like it.
it is. I feel the same way because it's like usually when Nathan's working at the school, he's like super tired, and we have like an established rhythm. Like we have our us time on the weekends where we walk away from our computers and we watch stuff, and then like when he's home, it's like every night it's like, do you want to watch this? Do you want to watch more Brooklyn Nine-Nine? And it's like, yeah, but tonight I have to work.
I have things.
And I'm editing for another author again. So it's like I have to have time to edit my books, and I have to have time to edit her book. And so it's like I can't take every night off, much as I would like to. But last night I was just like in a super funk. Like I didn't read or edit or anything. I just kind of stayed up watching 4 hours of combat on Critical Role, but then because I'm catching up on their archive. But
Oh man, I need to start watching those. I think
It's a
maybe
really
I'll just
big-
start though. I don't think I'm gonna go back. I feel like I just can't put all that time into it. Go all the way
Well,
back and start from the beginning. Isn't
if
that
you
a
don't
thing?
start from the if you don't start from the beginning, you won't know any of the characters or their backstories or anything.
Well, I know. Jesus, why you gotta make me feel like that, Meg? Come on. Now I have to start from the beginning. Hey, you guys want to watch Critical Role on Discord with me?
Start campaign 2, because that's the one that's ongoing. It doesn't actually, I mean, it is a huge time sink because they're 4 hours long and there's 99 episodes, and I'm on episode like 55.
And that is a third of a year.
Well, it's over a year because they started it, like, I'm at March 25th of last year.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, as far as, like, if you put 4 hours against each other.
Yeah, if you strung it all together. I didn't see their first campaign. Okay, so I'm gonna unlock federations now.
I'm like making the market, like, upside down here so that I can sell things.
So how do I form the federation?
What did I sell? Did I sell those? I didn't mean to sell them. I meant to buy them. Jesus Christ. Now I'm going to buy them twice.
How do I form a federation? Question mark.
Compensation. Oh, send a message to me. It's in the options when you send a thing to me.
Click on you. Okay.
Click on me and then scroll down the list.
Foreign Federation requires excellent relations. Okay, let me improve our relations.
We should though. I've got 4 freaking envoys with you.
I'm sending both of my envoys to you. Okay, form federation. I also can only create a galactic union. So if you want to be the first president,
it is what it is. What are we gonna call it?
I'll let you do it so you can be the first president. I don't care what we call it. We could call it I don't know. I'm so bad at naming things. And if you're thinking, she's a writer, how can she be bad at naming things?
No,
I use name generator for everything.
Oh, she does, because otherwise it's too complex. She got to
think about all of things. It just takes too long.
No, we had a whole conversation once about why she named a character something.
You could literally spend like 20 years coming up with reasons to name people things, so it's just better to use a name generator.
Form Federation. Galactic Union. Oh! Don't do that.
Don't want me to agree? Decline.
No, because I didn't name it.
Get out here.
I didn't realize that it was right there. Okay, random name is what it was called. Call it No Homers. Like, there's a couple of things that I could extrapolate from that. You talking like Homers from The Simpsons?
No Homer. Or that could be code for like no men's.
No boys. Ooh. We need like a girls club thing, right? Like GC, girls club, something GC or girls club. No boys allowed.
You can just call it girls, GIRLS, all caps, and we can come up with what it stands for.
Okay.
So like girls in.
No, it's gonna be Z though.
Okay, yeah, girls in lovely.
It's an R next.
Oh shit. Okay, girls in
real life.
I don't know. Girls in real life. Z. I don't know what the Z could stand for.
Zetus Lepidus. Do you remember that? It was a Was it Disney? I think it was Disney. It was a made-for-TV
New
movie.
technology
Oh, I need to
discovered.
put.
I
Envoys with
don't
them.
think I do. I don't think I know what you're.
Xenon, Girl of the Future.
I did not see that.
Oh, I loved that movie,
Maybe
and there were
I'll-
actually like
maybe
2
I'll
of them
see
then.
that. All right, where's my dark
I'm
matters? I
assigning
know.
half of my envoys. Actually, I'll do 3/4 of my envoys.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the rest of them are on, or there's 1 left on you.
I have to wait 100 days because reasons, but I'll put them there when I can.
No problem.
Where's my dark matter?
Now we can propose things. How can we? What can we do? Laws.
Well, no, we can't propose things to the Federation. I don't think that's the
Oh
galactic.
wait, this is just a federation. Never mind. It's not the galactic thing.
Oh, we're so excited. We didn't get the galactic thing. I don't know why.
Because there's only 2 of us.
Yeah, but we should still be able to make decisions, you know,
Form a
about the
galactic
galaxy.
community. Buff ourselves up. Ooh, Ascension perk. Oh, Hive Worlds! I can get Hive Worlds. Yes! Yes, bitches.
I have 11 more of these districts to build, and then I can. Oh yeah, did I? I guess it doesn't matter. I have 100% for all of those now.
And another one bites the dust. Oh, one of my envoys died. But it
Girls
seems like
invade-
it automatically assigned the new one.
Girls invade regional landing zones. There we go.
I like it. Yep. It
I mean,
works.
it's what we do. It's what we do when we colonize shit. So I'm on board.
We're the girls that sneak into the boys' clubs and spy on them and then like pop out. I tried to do that when I was in elementary school. This is a fun story, guys. I was so jealous of the boys because they had a club, and it was cool. They got to do running and like parkour in the playground equipment and all that stuff, and I loved it. All the girls got to do was like go over there and play pretend with your imaginary things and swing on the swings, and it was boring. I hated that. I was a tomboy when I was a kid.
See,
So,
I turned the boring swings into Power Rangers, just so you know, but
I mean, I did that stuff too, but I also wanted to hang out with the guys. So I asked them, I was like, hey, can I be a part of your boys club thing? Obviously, I didn't realize
they
it
were
was a
like,
boys
no,
club
girls
at the time.
have booties.
So-
Brr.
No. They were like, no, but you have to pass a test. And I was like, okay, so what's the
Okay.
test? And they were like, you have to run from here to there and back again within this time limit. And dude, I was a fast little fucker when I was a kid, so I did it. And I did it really fast. And they were all just like, huh. And then they left. And they were like, well, the boys club
Aw.
is disbanded. That's that. And they all just,
Wow, oh, they
I
had
was
to let a
so
girl in.
disappointed. Why do you guys gotta treat us like that? It scarred me for life. Although I did make one very good friend out of it who died a couple of years ago, and I was so sad when he died. But
Did I know?
that was a whole
New
thing.
technology discovered.
Ben?
I didn't know him.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I remember
had
we
a
talked
huge
about-
crush on him when we were in elementary school, man. He was my big crush in elementary school. He lived a bicycle ride away out in the countryside when we lived up Salem there.
You know, the one that hit me surprisingly hard, and this was a while ago, but you remember Jason, right?
Oh yeah, him
When-
and his brother.
Yeah. When that happened, I think that was
but
actually.
that was like a couple of years after high school too. So
I know, but I think that was the first time where, like, I actually, like, cried over somebody that I only, because he and I were never like good friends, but like I think it was the first time I cried over someone that I only kind of knew from high school, because it made me realize that like people our age can die too.
Sucks.
Yeah, like time is limited.
I cry over people that die all the time because I'm apparently just really, really sad like that.
No, I mean, I think different people get hit by different things. The day that Leonard Nimoy died, I bawled for a significant portion of the day. And I'm the kind of person who, like, I get sad when celebrities die, but I think Leonard Nimoy is the only one that I've actually, like, openly sobbed, like, for a good portion of the day. And then my husband came home and is like, "Why are you crying?" And I'm like, "Spock died." You know, because Spock was like my favorite character in the original Star Trek. I always end up having a thing for the wants to be human but isn't human character, because in the Next Generation it's Data is my character. Right?
Oh,
so
man, Picard must have ripped you up this last episode.
It was such
I
a
was
good
bawling.
thing.
I was just
It was such a good thing that you told me to have tissues, because
I was like,
can I just say,
box tissues close by when you watch this episode.
I won't say anything that happens in that show, but it was the most Data thing.
It was
ever.
It really was. It was heartbreaking and beautiful.
It was the most Data thing.
Yeah.
And for all that I had issues with the mechanics of that episode in some ways, which
there were
again,
so many awful things wrong with that episode.
But that part of that episode, that was amazing. That was
Yep.
So perfect. And as somebody,
just like,
as somebody who was heavily disappointed with the last TNG movie with Nemesis and how it ended, that was the closure that I needed for like even if I know that they're already making another season of the show, but even if they only made one season of that show, it's so much better of a place to leave it than how they left those characters at the end of Nemesis.
I'm all of a sudden tanking on minerals. What's going on? Probably because I built a
also though I can never watch Voyager again, because apparently I remembered all of the people just enough to get all of the references, and they killed one of my sweet Voyager babies, and I just can't. Just can't. A character that probably only like 25% of the people who watched that series even remember.
I think I remember. I know who you're talking about,
but as soon as they said his name, I was like, wait, it can't be.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Paul's my baby.
Construction online.
Oh my God. I think it was Zero the other day that was telling me, he was like, "Oh, I could recommend a couple authors." And then what did he say? Megan, I bet you can guess what he said to me.
Neil Gaiman?
David Eddings.
Oh, yeah. It came to me.
I was like, yep, I'm on that.
Because I hashtag games on Twitter, and one of the prompts for this week was asking about like authors that you recommend, and so I decided to go
Piers
back.
Anthony, yes, of course.
My
incarnations.
Yes. He got weird in his old age, though. His later books are a bit creepy, but the incarnations. But I went back to like my high school authors, so I listed like David Eddings, Anne McCaffrey, Philip Pullman.
Yeah. Well, those are the ones that got us into it, right? That really pulled us into those fantasy worlds and kind of cemented our love for them, right?
Well, and definitely like our inspiration from even still today. Like the Pern series was a really, really big one for me.
Yeah. Zero, on that line though, have you ever watched Lady Hawk?
Now we wait for the answer.
No, I'm just
Technology discovered.
this is it's crucial.
Yeah, there is a correct answer to this question. What was I watching?
Oh no.
I don't remember
Oh, you poor
which
soul.
role.
Please, for the love of God, please, please, please watch Lady Hawk. It is a movie starring Michelle Pfeiffer, Rutger Hauer, and Matthew Broderick, and
Baby Matthew
Alfred Molina is in it. And it's a medieval, like, fantasy tale, high fantasy kind of tale set to 80s, like, synthesizer music, with Matthew Broderick being a cheeky little fucker before he became Ferris Bueller, because it was released just a little bit before Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It is it is definitely my favorite movie ever. Like, there's every time I watch that movie, I'm like, this is perfect. It's perfection. If you like 80s camp and those actors, watch it. It's the best. I highly recommend. I was so sad when Rutger Hauer died this year. I watched my 2 favorite movies with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it was funny, too, because I was watching... I think I actually watched Lady Hawk the day before he died. Which I have a habit of doing things like that.
That's freaky.
Which is weird.
The thing is, like, I say that Leonard Nimoy was, like, the only one that I openly sobbed about, which is true, but there were other ones that hit me really hard I just didn't cry over. Like, David Bowie was a really big one for me, too.
Was hard. Robin Williams was
and
really,
that's
really
one that
hard.
Still hits for me sometimes when I see Bowie stuff, is I'm like, why did the world take him away?
We watched the live concert from when they just they did the recent concert iHeartRadio live thing that was hosted by Elton John. We just watched it the other day, and we were sitting down to watch it, and one of my kids goes, "Is David Bowie gonna be in it?" And I was like, "Oh no, buddy, David Bowie's dead." I was so sorry that he's not, though. Like, I'm so glad that you want him in it, but.
I mean, of course your kids have, like, impeccable taste for,
my kids have lovely
that
taste
sort of
in music.
We grew up in your house, but yeah, that's...
Yeah, that one, he's after my heart in some of those situations.
That probably isn't gonna work.
Yes, please watch Lady Hawk. It is. It's a damn.
And let's just say, if you're a fan of David Eddings and
you'll love Lady Hawk.
You'll love Lady Hawk. I mean, it's not even a question of whether or not you're gonna like it.
It's so good. And the story is good too. Like, it's a really good story, but it's sent to the synthesizer music when it starts. You have this moment of, oh yeah, this movie's really strange too. And it's strange because of the synthesizer music, not because of the storyline.
Oh yeah, like it's totally, there's some anachronism in that. But it's so good.
Yeah. Agreed. What do they do? Research and minerals. I'll do these because apparently I need to, like, get up on my minerals, man. I haven't found any really good mineral planets though, and this one has really good generator districts, but they were like, oh, that thing is gone. Oh no, it's not. It's there. It's still there. Oh, and he's just flying around my planet for good now. That custodian guy? Who I could kill if I wanted to, because he's only 200 power, but, like, And he can't seem to contact his people. Oh, but he looks like a little grasshopper bug thing. I don't know.
In Violet?
Yeah. He's still flying around in there.
Oh.
He's there to protect the planet. So I'm afraid of doing anything that they didn't want me to do.
Oh, now see, those guys remind me of the battery not included guys.
Yeah, they do a little bit, don't they?
Yeah. They're like sweet and cute.
Oh, I can't see them though. Where the hell?
I think it's just because they're in motion.
Right.
Did I forget to build my... Hold a second.
I know, I'm over in one thing and under in another thing, and you gotta keep reminding me.
I'm looking for resources that are not being exploited.
Exploited. Ooh, there's a 25 world over here that I have not. Let's do that.
I think I've got all the technologies now.
Construction online.
I feel like my dudes just take so long to grow that it's taking, like, I'm getting everything else done, but it's taking so long to get my planets up.
I'm just going with flower names now. That sound me, maybe? Tiger lily? It's tigers. Tigers will eat you alive.
Look at how my trade
There's another
network is.
archaeological site. There's, oh, but I can't do that one. I don't know, guys. How is my archaeologist leveling up? We gotta check that in a second here. Closing up my holes in the south. Placid Leviathans. I have all the Placid Leviathans right now on my side of the galaxy.
Well, stop stealing them. I want
What
some.
they want.
It's okay, I have like a million space amiibos. I realized earlier when you asked if I wanted you to kill stuff, all those space amiibos are probably red to you.
Oh, yeah.
There's probably just a giant swath of red things in my area. They're all friendly to me.
Yeah,
When do you guys do a clear game like this? When do you end it? Well, usually what happens is we get distracted and don't play for a while, and Paradox updates the game, and then we have to start over because our saves break.
Ideally, it's when we have taken over the galaxy and opened the L gates and defeated whatever is beyond that. That's the idea.
Our last game, we were getting ready to open the L gates.
We were so close last game.
And then, and then a bunch of stuff happened and we didn't play for a while and they updated the game.
Yeah, that's the thing. But, hey, they just updated the game recently, and I started streaming recently, so maybe we have a chance of actually finishing one this time.
Yeah, we have an incentive. Sometimes we even try to plan to make like a shape, but then something always happens that screws up our shape.
I was gonna cede one of my spots in the middle of my big fat place to her so we could make a yin yang, and yeah, that didn't work out. So yeah, we're and you know, I'll have to deal with these guys at some point. They have 216, almost 117k fleets, so that'll be a while. Look at how pretty they are, though. Have you looked at, like, up close at their home system, Meg?
Who? At
The
the
Guardians?
Fallen Empire guys?
Yeah.
I will look in a moment.
Look at that
I'm
sunflakes
trying
almost
to.
grazing their ships.
Construction online.
People are going into the
I
job.
was thinking something to midnight, probably.
Midnight is a good time.
Yeah.
12:30, something like that.
I can afford it. No. Oh, no. Why? Don't do that. Don't do that. Build
Did you
a
just spend
ship.
money that you didn't want to spend?
No, I sent a construction ship to where I thought another, but I thought it was the one, I sent it to a different place and I shouldn't have.
Okay. Really solve my problems, but that's fine.
Construction online. New technology discovered.
I have the Tianki matriarch up here too, so I'm gonna have to kill her. Are you friendly to her or neutral to her?
I don't think so because that's part of a quest, and she's like a big thingu. I mean, it doesn't matter. She's not in my territory, but I don't think you can make friends with her. Like, I can't make friends with Shard either, which kind of sucks because that would be cool, but.
She's really kind of cute. She looks like a giant jellyfish thing.
Yeah.
Squid. Oh, about a half hour-ish, 45 minutes probably.
Oh yeah, so it is
So we should
11, it's just about 11:30 here. So anywhere between, I could go for half an hour to an hour, and then depending on what we know.
I'm just gonna watch her for a minute.
And if you think trying to figure out a time difference when it's like 3 hours, we're doing our game group Dungeons and Dragons
On
thing
Saturday
this
we have
weekend,
RP.
and it's an
We have
8-hour
to-
time difference.
We have to get up before 7 because it starts at 7 in the morning our time, and that's like torture for me because I've had like 3 hours of sleep at that point. That's.
I said to Nathan yesterday.
I love
We have
doing
Dark
it
Space
though.
this weekend.
If you guys watch this back, I love doing RP.
It's super
worth
fun.
it.
But I said to Nathan yesterday, I was like, we have Dark Space this weekend, and he was like, oh yeah. And then we were talking about something today, and I was like, and we have Dark Space on Saturday, and he was like, no, this weekend? I thought that was next weekend. And I'm like, I just told you yesterday.
My
But it's
husband
this
is the one that
weekend.
reminded me this week. So.
Remember that one time that you woke up on the wrong day
Oh yeah.
at
I've done that.
6:30 in the morning?
And then I come downstairs. I stumble my ass downstairs because everybody else in the house is asleep. I make myself a coffee before I even get into the office to start my computer up. I start making my coffee, I stumble into the office, then I start checking messages, and nobody was talking. And I was like, why? Nobody's talking? Everybody
Research
talks at
project
this point. There's somebody
concluded.
talking. And then I think, did I send a message to you? Or well, how did I realize? I don't even know how I realized it.
I think you did message me, but I was asleep. And then by the
Just-
time
and then
I
at
woke
some
up,
point, I was like, oh my God, it's not that day. But once I'm awake at that
Oh,
point
no,
in the day,
because
there's no going back
I
to sleep.
remember
Construction
I
online.
reminded you in chat that it was that we had changed the day, and so
Oh, yeah.
you got
But I
up
forgot.
and you went to message me, and you saw the message from the other day,
That's
and then
right,
you
that's
messaged
right.
me, and you were like, guess what I just did?
That is right. I do remember that now. That's good. Boy, I'm losing minerals that are pretty alarming. Right here. So So if you're on the East Coast, it will be 3-ish, 3:30, 3:30, 3
New
quarter after 3
technology
your
discovered.
time. Oh, oops.
Oh my god.
Just upgrading the stuff. Yeah. So around 3 or 3:30, we'll be packing it in, and I might go back to Minecraft and try to fix my shit. Do. All right, I've gone as far that way as I can go, and all of those are taken over. So we're gonna go here. Go there.
I'll fix my administrative capacity problem. I'll just get freaking 1,000,000 governors with administrative capacity plus 10%. That'll solve everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right, now all my planets have governors, so why is this happening?
So is 2:30? What is your usual bedtime, Zero? I mean, you guys are up pretty late usually, because on the West Coast I'm up pretty late and you guys are up later. So, well, you're not necessarily up later, but just up when I'm up, which is weird because most East Coasters are in bed by the time I'm up. By the time I'm ready, words and things. You know
Words.
what I
mean. Reasons.
When do you normally shut it down is the question. Right. I'm with you there. Yes.
New technology discovered.
My husband's usually ready for bed by like 9:30, so I call him Old Man Cutler.
He is Old Man Cutler. I love him to death, though. He's like my brother that I never had.
He's a sweetheart. I give him a hard time, but he is a sweetheart. Except when he's trying to convince me that bad things are going to happen in my game.
Oh, Zero, that was a good one. That's a good dad joke. Yeah.
Nathan will be sorry he missed that one. We watched this channel on YouTube called Sorted Food, where it's two chefs and their normal friends, as they call them, and every Sunday they end their video with a dad joke of the week. Some of them are dad jokes, and some of them are ultra dad joke, and some of them are actually funny.
I need to find a world with minerals. It's still gonna take too long, but I better do it at some point.
I'll look at your planets and just be jealous by how many population you have, because my population just takes forever to grow. That's the one thing about the lithoids, if you're not doing the calamity thing where you slam into the planets, is you just have, like, your colony has 38 people on it. My first colony has 28 people. So my people just don't grow.
Do I terraform this world for the minerals? I guess probably not, because it would be too long.
Oh, there's a space amoeba here.
New technology discovered.
Ooh.
Oh, that's your space amoeba. Okay. It looks like she's doing horrible things to that spaceship, but you know.
Wait, what? Where is she?
Is it Astralomeria? Astralomeria? Yeah, your amoeba just looks like she's doing horrible things to that spaceship. That's all. Put that on stream.
I am. Yes, it's true. But she's following that science ship. That's her science
Well, at the
ship.
moment it
I
looks like she's
realize what it
humping
looks
it.
like she's doing.
Just you know, just saying. Mine's probably doing the same thing to some hapless ship. See, mine doesn't move back and forth, it just kind of floats there.
Oh. Well.
Also, my ships are really freaking cool.
Oh, I lost a governor this time.
Look at my
All
ships,
right.
dude.
Governor.
What a space? That's my space station. My space stations are really freaking cool.
Orion it is. In space, no one can hear you, lewd. That's good. That's really good.
I mean, I'm sure the science ship is used to it by now, but, you know.
Yeah. I think the new scientist might have had an issue at some point, but... Where are you going? Oh, yeah. Tiger Lily, you're doing a thing over there. You need to do a thing. Somewhere else. I guess you could go there too. Why not? Move there. And how is my little archaeologist doing? You're still on level 2. Okay. Yeah, build a starbase outpost. Now I'm minusing food too, guys. What did I do?
I can't seem to keep my stuff all in the green. I'm losing consumer goods right now.
I'm losing minerals and food. And I've got crime on some of my planets, even though, why? I don't know. Because I have a ridiculous ton of amenities, so...
Oh, jeez.
I guess I could do the hunter-seeker drones then. Replace this with the dude guys that...
That reminds me, I have a bunch of stuff in my situation log that I just never...
My situation log is currently empty.
I just have a bunch of stuff that I just never researched, so...
Uh-oh, low stability. What? On Alstromeria?
Do they not have enough amenities? Because it seems like if you run out of amenities, they just
They don't,
fucking
but like,
freak out.
I'm building hive districts. Sorry, guys. Here,
I have like 36 available jobs on my home planet and 82 population. I just can't build population fast enough to fill everything. Although that's partially because it's a ring world. So it's been like that, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know where to find enough
Thing.
Construction online.
There.
Alright, deploy hunter-killer drones. Slows everything down, but it reduces on deviancy. Oh, it put a big alarm whistle thing. Alarm up. You know, like a hurricane alarm.
Oh yeah. Just for a hot second though, it doesn't like stay on.
No.
It's the sound that it makes when you make the thing.
I would never put the sound on in this game if it did something like that. I also guess I could... Let's see. I could sell some of these per tick.
Establishing colony.
It just won't hurt as much. Establishing colony. I really need to get that mega engineering though, so that I can build freaking.
See, I have mega engineering, but I don't have fucking alloys.
New technology discovered.
Oh look, I actually tagged a planet to be moved into and didn't colonize it yet. So it's got a thing though. If I terraform a planet, will it get rid of one of the little circle things? I don't think it does it? High gravity.
It gets
that's
rid
a
of
weird thing.
I don't think it gets rid of high gravity. It gets rid of some of them. It doesn't get rid of all of them.
Oh, but if
There's
I
a list on the
terraform
wiki.
I've got hive worlds now. If I terraform a planet into a hive world, I will no longer have the minerals issues. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sell some
That is
shit
true.
until we have enough to make a terraform thing.
I usually do all of my worlds, like when I do robots, I do all of my non-agricultural worlds as machine worlds, because there's no reason not to.
I will too, but at the moment I'm having trouble affording things, so that's
Right. I could give
all
you
of my worlds
energy
will be
credits.
hive worlds at some point, but I've got
I
enough
could give
energy
you-
credits. I do have still energy credits coming in, so
I was gonna say I could give you some energy credits in exchange for some alloys.
oh. Do you want an equal
Not
one-to-one
necessarily-
exchange?
Well, yeah, not necessarily per tick. I can just give you a bunch of.
Yeah. All right. What do you want?
Telesla, the Teller of
New
Tales.
technology discovered.
Oh, more. I basically found the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Okay. Hang on. How many alloys do you have?
I have 31k. I'll get rid of 16. So you can have 16.
Okay, that's amazing. So let me set this up.
Because now all of a sudden my energy credits are minusing too. What the hell,
Construction
guys?
online.
Come on. Because I've got
So-
extra districts.
1600, and then I'll give you extra because. Do you have room in your? How much room do you have in your stockpile?
72k. I only have 741 credits right now, so. Wait, which one are you giving me? Minerals?
No, I'm giving you energy.
Okay, yeah. I have enough room for 72k, but I've got like almost none, so. Whatever. You can do 1-to-1. 16k would be fine.
I'm giving you 2-to-1 because it's easier to get energy credits than alloys.
Okay.
Receiving
Fair.
transmission.
Thank you.
Thank you. And anytime you want to do that again, just let me know because I need minerals like freaking wow. I need
Wait.
10,000.
Wait, I meant
What?
16. You only took 1600. You didn't take 16,000.
Oh. Oh, I thought you meant
I meant
1,600.
1,000. 16k.
Okay, so
That's way more.
sorry. Okay.
I was like, why
For
did that
some
happen?
reason. I have to click a lot here.
Can I upgrade the gateway though? That would be cool. Now that I have gateways. I will be able to in a minute. Okay. Oh, why is this wormhole not explored? Guys, seriously.
I'm gonna be clicking for a while here. Just...
Deferlo black hole. How many black holes do I have in my system?
Construction online.
I generally
Construction
don't
online.
pay attention to being a negative. I figure it'll come out in the wash at some point. Unless it really starts affecting me.
Halfway there. Oh my god, my fingers are starting to hurt. I can only go up by 100 at a time.
Oh, that one goes into their place. Interesting. It's like 3 jumps away.
Phew, okay, there you go.
Transmission.
Huzzah! Thank you.
Thank you. I can freaking update part of my ring world with that.
That was beautiful. I can actually start doing another hive mind. Hive world. Hive place.
Construction online.
Let's see, what else am I really, really aching for here? You guys. Alright, let's do my capital world. No, let's do one of
Update
these
that
doesn't
ring
have-
section.
Oh, already doing it. Never mind. You.
Thanks to you, you have made the dreams of the people come true. We are building a new section of our ring worlds. I'm so far over my administrative capacity right now. It's just so bad.
I need a scientist. You.
I did the wrong thing
Tell me
on
where that
here.
is. And you. Can't afford to build me one. Alright. Then y'all can wait.
Construction online.
Is in space no one can hear you, Lude? Is that like like an ultimate utopia for the song in Avenue Q? You
I love you so much. You're so ridiculous.
I'm so random. That's it's you can be as
New
loud as the hell
technology
you want when you're
discovered.
making love. That is the like line of the song.
Ooh, I
It's
can
the
get
best.
another ascension perk. Let's do it. Get a random ascension perk.
Ooh, autonomous ship intellects. Sure, why not? That's new and fun. Once again, waiting. Nothing I can do right now. Still minus on foods, but I plussed up on everything else. It must be because of the fact that I was colonizing? I don't know. I'm still colonizing something. I don't know. Why the fuck? Why do these things happen? They like go negative for a
Right.
while and then they come back and you're just like, I didn't do anything, guys.
Well, it could be that your pops are changing. If you've opened up a higher echelon of job, then your people have moved into it, and then it has to refill the lower tier of jobs. So that could be why.
Maybe. That's interesting. I never thought about it that way. I don't know. I
That's
don't think about my pop's jobs.
What
really.
happens?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Do. We don't have any synaptic nodes on this planet. We're gonna do that. I'm in a dancing mood tonight, guys. Who am I kidding? I'm always in a dancing mood. I like to groove. Shake the groove thing. Shake your groove thing, baby. Hydroponics, because we don't need more alloys coming in. Allies? Maybe. Alloys, no. Yeah, you guys are all poor and can't build starbase outposts because, you know, we have to wait for the influence to build up. That is like half this game is just waiting for influence. I think that's really a thing. Meanwhile, our little dude guy, Federation girls, girls.
New
Oh, there's a
technology
song, isn't
discovered.
there? I love that song too. Just because I was a cheerleader once upon a time and I have a fondness for things like that. But let's see. Yeah, we have another 623 613 XP to go before we're level 2. Do you have any envoys with our people thing?
I have both of my envoys in our federation
Cool.
to level it up.
Ooh, Xenomorph
Which-
army. But more food. No, Xenomorph armies win. Shake your groove thing, shake your groove thing, baby. Oh, what are we drinking after this one, guys? I drank this one really fast. What are we drinking?
Do you have another one that's just waiting to be poured into a
No,
glass?
unfortunately, I don't. I only usually make doubles because of the, you know, the scaling thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, although a double, could do a whiskey sour. Those are pretty easy. Could do a New York sour. Those are also pretty easy. But I still have to like squeeze a lemon, and that's more work than I think I want to do.
So this is my problem. I'm always lazy.
You know, sometimes you just gotta not take 10 minutes making your drink because you can just put it down in like 5. If you can drink it faster than you can make it, then I think
That's a
that
problem,
there's
yeah.
an issue. This one particularly is one of those. I can drink the crap out of this thing.
Those are really good. I really liked those for the hot second that I was down at your house, and
Yeah,
I really
they're
hope that I get to.
Yeah.
My thing is now that I hope that like the border opens again before you guys move.
I know. I'm really like the first thing I'm planning on doing when everybody can move again is planning a vacation up to your place, so that we can visit and we can go to all of the places with the liquor and the wine,
Yes.
the liquor.
The liquor. And the thing is, like, I'm sure that things are gonna open up like locally before they open up like internationally. So it's like even though we only live 6 hours from each other, there's that whole
Right,
issue
we
of
still have
the
to deal with
border.
that. And my husband too, like he's not allowed to cross the border, and who knows when he will be able to, given his job designation.
Like, I mean, I totally understand why they've closed everything, but at the same
Right.
time, it's like this
But it kinda sucks,
silly little
right?
complication to our lives
This
that's
is
gonna
why
linger.
teleporters need to be a thing. Somebody,
I mean-
for the love of God, please invent teleportation.
Can we include in the teleporter something that like gets rid of germs? Because otherwise, the teleportator words
Sure.
wouldn't actually be helpful.
Yeah, why not? If we can invent teleporters, I think we can invent like a antibody scan of some sort.
God damn it! My people who are watching Soul have interfered, and now the humans have rallied under a mysterious religious figure. Because my scientists went missing. Job jerks.
Oh, I remember. I've done that before.
It's funny that it's happening on Earth.
Right.
It's like I'm interfering with the humans.
Okay, Tiger Lily is over there, so I don't need to worry about it. Let's see. We have. It's probably gonna be mostly food, but we'll do minerals. Oh, I need a hive. Never mind. Spawning pools. I can't build robots on these planets either. I didn't choose a robot thing. No technological things. We are a tree people, so we only. That's why Gianna has bow and arrow too. She would totally fit in. We live in space, but we still only use organic weapons. Maybe they explode, but that's because we figured out how to make them do so with organic means.
Trying to like, there's so many more extra things to manage when you do organics. Like you got to do your trade routes, and it's just this whole big complication. I am so over my administrative capacity right now.
My administrative capacity is surprisingly.
I've felt for a long time like I'm 5 inches away from solving all my problems, but my population doesn't grow very quickly.
Right. Yeah, I have 355 of 500 administrative capacity. That's kind of weird for me. Usually I'm way over it. Alright, can you take the helm while I go get... Oh, well, it's 5 minutes until we really were thinking about shutting down, so...
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go for another half an hour, it's fine. If you want to stop now, it's also fine. If you want another drink, it's fine. I can stick around for half an hour.
Alright, I'm gonna go get another drink.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Ooh, I did an archaeology. So apparently, what is this? I don't even remember. Oh, I found a bubble apparently. Once on the surface, it was clear that a civilization had indeed flourished here until as recently as a few centuries ago. At some point, a sudden and total catastrophic event gripped the world. Apparently, some sort of internecine struggle between nation states led to a terminal exchange of weapons of mass destruction. Oddly, although the surface is scoured clean and dead, the sky is alive with shifting hues of a perpetual or aurora borealis. I've had this one before. It is a striking vista, the desolate steel and stone carcasses of entire cities painted by the vibrant, scintillating colors dancing in the sky. Have lost my ability to speak at this point of night, but that's cool. I'll just stumble over all the words. We'll get there eventually. Ooh, okay, so I have built all of my city districts on the world that I want to be my Ecumenopolis, so I can start my arcology project. Which is going to turn my entire place into a city. So let's initiate. So it's only going to take 3,590 days, and then that will be an Ecumenopolis. Very excited. I don't know if she put my empire on her screen before she left, so... Have I tried digging down the sealed tunnels? I'm not sure if that's meant for me or for Flutter.
New technology discovered.
My scientist is on fire, apparently. My poor little maimed scientist. So here we go. Fire in the sky. The history of this lost civilization was uncovered, and although tragic by galactic standards, it was sadly typical. A civilization arose, growing in technological sophistication, if not social and political harmony. Eventually, they created the tools of their own destruction and then used them. If the fate of this world and its denizens was not unique, there was something that was. and it captured the imagination of our scientific minds. The ceaseless aurora borealis effect dancing unperturbed above all the devastation. Upon closer study, the aurora effect in the sky displayed repeating patterns, which defies all previous knowledge of weather systems. Is there some message here? Dang. Just in case there are anaerobic aliens down there. I feel like I have gone through enough strange tunnels in this game and destroyed enough things while I was in them, but if I find more tunnels, I'll dig them. You gotta dig, right? Because they're there. I am way above my administrative capacity, but I'm kind of trying to fill in my shape. I got really tall last time and didn't get really wide. Yeah, I ended up with 2 different planets that had lifelike statues on them, which was creepy, especially because I think the Sentinels were supposed to be like 20 times the size of my people. What drink did you decide on?
I decided on a like a short version of a rumsicle.
Ooh.
See how much rum is in the top of this?
Yes,
And then
I noticed.
there's also down to like here, there's triple sec, and then down to like there's peach schnapps. So it's like a fuzzy navel with rum. I don't know. It's delicious, I'm sure. I don't know. I eyeballed it all, so.
It's a drink.
It's a drink. It's a drink that has liquor.
There we go.
All of my sciences need things, and I've got an ascension thing. Not an ascension perk, but like a unity thing.
Yep.
Do. Deviancy reduction, that would be good for some of my planets. Take the purple tick.
How much unity are you getting per tick?
Unity?
Yeah.
412.
Jesus, I'm so far behind. I guess that's kind of what you're spec'd for, though.
Yeah, and I've been building the buildings on every planet and all of that stuff too, so. But it's funny because if you go to casino, you have unlimited liquor for free as long as you don't spill it or do something stupid at a table. I am. Oh look, I gotta put my straw in. Let's see how this tastes, guys. Actually, that's not terrible. Has a that bamboo is so good. It gives everything a nice buttery taste. If you like rum, guys, I think bamboo is really, really, really a great rum.
As expected, the rhythmically pulsating aurora is not natural in origin. The world is surrounded by a still active network of microsatellites. These machines are programmed to project pulses of charged particles into the upper atmosphere, emulating solar winds. The patterns were intended to project a calming effect on the minds of the population, a subliminal message, with the sky as a channel to suppress any negative emotions and achieve global peace. Clearly, it didn't work as intended.
Do you mean, okay, so So not terrible. 4.7 is like the middle of the road, right? Like the chart. I would rate this at more like a 6.5.
Oh, Bump is really good. I like. It's not my favorite rum, but it is a good rum.
No, I'm saying this whole drink in
Technology
general.
discovered.
Oh, the whole drink. Okay.
Because I just poured things in a glass until it was full, so.
Oh, I'm gonna stop expanding momentarily. Okay.
I don't know though. I like the bitter drinks. Pretty decent. Yeah, I would say this is pretty decent. You could suck this down without realizing you were drinking that much liquor. That's pretty decent if you ask me. We used to make jungle juice, man. You'd never tell you were drinking liquor, but you were drinking freaking 101, man. You get freaking smashed. It was amazing. Oh, the good days.
Construction online.
In fairness, the reason my Unity tree is taking so long is because I'm over my administrative capacity, but I'm struggling with everything right now.
If you need help with anything, I'm in the plus with all the things again, so
I
I'm still a
just-
little low on minerals, but
The thing that I really need, you can't help me with, because the thing that I really need is for my population to fucking grow faster, and they just don't. But I will build another administrative office on this planet. We'll do something.
oh, I like the hiccups.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Clicking on all the wrong things.
Ooh, we're
New
almost to
technology discovered.
our level up in our federation.
Yay!
How is Megan doing over here? Do-do-do. Yeah, when we do the L gates, we gotta like build up some really big fleets and then just park them in the systems where the L gates are. And then hopefully they're big enough.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, that's why you save before you open the L gates in case we have to build
Just-
more.
Right. Oh, well.
I started my arcology project. I've got 2,900 days left.
2,900. 900. Where are you? There you are. I'm still not building you. I don't wanna...
Oh yeah, how's my ring world thing going? I should check on that.
I still don't have mega engineering.
I do.
You had it like
2,000
ages ago, though.
190 days to build this rune. Yeah, but I need to build a full megastructure before I can get Galactic Wonders, and I don't know if my ring world will count.
build,
Discovered.
and I don't have any. I can't build it because of that. It's no fair.
Barf
Oh,
noises.
That's a really, really, really fine a rating system. I really like it though.
I like that. I like that. Almost great is included. I feel like that's a really good nuance.
It really is though, because there's always those,
It is.
the drinks, the food, and the stuff that's just it's so close, but it's just missing something. Right. No, this drink is pretty
Construction
decent.
online.
I would rate this drink pretty decent. It's just above the middle. because I literally just took a bunch of bottles of liquor and dumped them into a glass until it was full, so I wasn't really thinking of cohesion when I did it. Oh, my amoeba is a centenarian.
Yay! Is she still humping your science ship?
I'm looking. No, she is not. And she's way bigger
No,
now.
she's so ginormous that she is
You can't even see the
consumed your entire
science ship.
science ship.
Hold on. Let me move the science ship.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna move the science ship so you can see it. Maybe. Why? No, I'd want the science ship. Here we go. Here we go. She's moving. Look at how tiny my science ship is compared to her.
She's ginormous.
It's like their pet, and it's like having the Loch Ness monster as your like pet that lives in your bathtub. Did you see that movie?
No, I can't say that I did.
There was a really cute like made-for-TV thing that was about a kid in Scotland
New technology
during the
discovered.
war who came upon the Loch Ness monster, and he kept it in his bathtub for a while until it got too big for it. And it was cute, and I totally could have been that
Construction
kid.
online.
Like, I would have loved to have a pet that I kept in secret in my bathtub.
Totally.
Until it outgrew it. It's a void fish.
Oh, there. Okay. I've finally fixed my administrative capacity.
That's true. Bad
Boy,
flavor.
boy.
That is a true statement. I never thought about it that way. You know, I have a wider tolerance for things. If it's liquor, even if it's awful, there's a good chance I'll just drink it. Like I was saying today, my husband made a drink that had that Lillet
New
Blanc in
technology
it, and
discovered.
I don't really like the Lillet because it's really flowery flavoring, and I don't like flowery liquors. So I tasted it and I was like, yeah. But I told him, I was like, if I ordered a drink and this is what it ended up being, I would drink it. I wouldn't turn it down. Like it was, that's the defining line for me, is whether or not I would actually drink it.
I think there was only one time that we ordered me a drink that I actually like couldn't stomach the drink, and I don't remember where it was, but we like got me something else. I think you or Eric drank my drink and we got me something else. But it only happened one time.
Yeah, but that's because I like bitter drinks. We had that happen to us recently. I don't think I've seen that. We recently went out with some friends here in where we're at, and we ordered this drink that was supposedly like really phenomenal, but it tasted like somebody's laundry gym socks. Like they're just terrible. And every single one of us at the table, and some of us have some pretty strong like constitutions when it comes to that. It was yeah. No, we were definitely on the train of nope, that's terrible. I wish I had written what it was down because it was just so awful. I should remember it. There was something in it. Some rare liqueur or something that tasted terrible. It happens sometimes, you know? But we're experimental people. We like to try new things. My construction chips are just sitting Another scientist died. Another envoy died. Never mind. Whatever.
I really need this Demonopolis to finish. Whoops.
I'm still not gonna let this one. Well, yeah, maybe I will. Oh.
I don't think I've built a single ship for my fleet like all night. I just haven't been paying
I
attention
did
to
at the
it.
beginning of the night, but I have forgotten it since. So that's.
I've been working on my trade routes quite a bit actually.
All right. Head to bed, Zero. Have a good night. We'll see you. I'll be on again tomorrow night.
Good night.
So, happy Friday. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by.
I think we're planning on wrapping up pretty soon anyway, so.
Indeed. Apparently we can make a Titan for the Federation.
Nice.
Even though I don't have Titans.
Construction online.
Oh, I did it anyway, apparently. Things I'm paying attention to.
At least I finished like all of my writing stuff for the week. So tomorrow I'm just gonna finish that map hopefully, and then I'm gonna see if I can use my desk lamp and my glass table to make a makeshift light table and make a copy of the map so that I don't utterly destroy it when I try inking it.
Right.
I even hopefully have an
You don't have any
inking
tracing
pen.
paper.
No, but it's fine. I want to try and make another paper copy so I can ink it and then take the inked copy and put it digital and then digitally clean it up and put it's a whole process.
I know it, dude.
Honestly, I know.
I'm so happy I
know.
can draw on my iPad now because I just do it digital in the first place.
I was just gonna say, I know Devin does her maps digitally now, but
Yeah.
I can't imagine the patience that it must have taken to do her maps before she could do them digitally. Because I'm doing this one tiny little map and I'm losing my mind, and she does these ginormous, amazingly detailed. Like I don't even think I can really compare my thing, but like. I don't know. And she's not the only one. Like, I've seen other artists that do these same things, and I'm like, I don't know how they have the patience. I just don't know how they have the patience. Well, it's like Beth too with her. Like she does.
New technology.
She does these doll crafting projects where she just makes these gorgeous like tiny little doll clothes, and I don't know how she does like on a tiny scale.
I can't even make people size clothes and think that
she replicated her husband's Marine uniform for a doll size. Like, and when I say she replicated it, like, she took presses of the buttons so that she could make the buttons, and she like made him a little bar of like rank pins. It was amazing and insane. It was
Right?
and I just don't know how people have. I don't even know how you have the patience for the cosplay stuff, honestly. Because I just
Well, if
don't.
it's something that I want to do bad enough, I guess that's the.
But at the same time, I have tremendous respect for the people who do those things because I
Oh,
understand how
absolutely,
time
yeah.
consuming they are, right? So when I
Yeah.
see a cosplay costume, I don't just
Construction
see
online.
costume. I see. Oh yeah, my book is probably free now for anybody who might still be watching.
I don't think there's necessarily a whole lot of people. I think I've only got one viewer right now.
I actually think we should pause and do like our final
Okay, let's do that then.
stuff for the night, just because it is 10 minutes until we were going to end anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't just see the costume when I see like cosplayers and stuff. Like I see the hours of work that goes into making those kinds of things because it is
It's insane.
a lot.
Yeah.
Even a simple costume takes a lot of time and effort.
Right.
And like ingenuity too, because you're not just making the costume, like you usually have to figure out how to do,
Right.
because
How
a
to
lot
make
of
the costume.
character designs, yeah, a lot of character designs don't really take into effect reality
Yeah.
and how like normal clothing is actually made.
Yep, that's a thing for sure. Those things do not exist in the real world. I am ready whenever you are.
I am also ready. I'm happy with how I blobbed tonight. I filled in a little bit more.
All right, guys, I am going to shut down the stream. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope to see
Night.
you again soon. We'll be back again next week with Girls Night, and I'll be back tomorrow with something. Probably Minecraft, because I'm a little obsessed right now, so.
Hopefully no more flaming horses.
Right, that would be ideal. Thanks, guys. See you later.
Bye.